Society can help at every step of the journey. Visit cancer.org today.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
Do it before the next headline, not after.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Guys on the porch.
And then it turned into
Seagram's, Bruce Willis. Seagram's, golden wine cooler. It's wet and it's dry. Golden, my. Oh, I totally remember that. Yeah. And then so I was asking Jason before we came on, I'm not, nor have I ever been female, so this is a question for the ladies in the audience. Well, you know what? I take it back. Whomever.
Yeah, we're not judging. What
happened to pantyhose? I know when I was younger, my mom, she'd get these pantyhose, and they came in like an egg.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Had like a silver egg-looking top and a kind of a rounded bottom, and you go, and I remember because they kind of like pop out. And they were these, again,
those pranks, like a snake.
Right. I'm assuming not everybody knows, so I'm just going to explain. They were, I mean, as best as I can. And they were basically these long tights, for lack of a better term, and you put your foot in. And I remember watching my mom would like roll up on her foot.
Yeah, because you wouldn't want to get a run in them.
That's the thing. You get a run in your pantyhose, and like, oh, they're done. They're over. You catch a toenail or something on there, stretch it, and you know, I was young enough to remember my mom getting ready for work while I was getting ready for school. You know, I'd get ready for school, come in, you know, bounce on her bed, sometimes, unfortunately, make fun of my grandfather. And you know, she'd be finishing up or whatever, and she'd always have everything, you know, a hair. That'd go on last with her shoes. She'd spray her perfume. I'll never, anytime if anybody out there has any relative that wears Taboo, Tabu, Taboo perfume, that's my mom's scent through and through. When I moved, it was so cute. This is just such a mom thing to do, right? When I moved away for the first time, when I was 18 and I moved to Nebraska for, you know, at the time I didn't, for jail was part of it. No, actually that was my visit back later on my 21st birthday.
Oh.
But my mom got
me. You've been
me
in a California jail?
No, I've only been in one jail. That was in Nebraska.
Oh, the visit back.
Yeah, Sarpy County. So there was always like this running thing growing up because I'm a Leo and Leo the lion. So my mom I had a stuffed lion when I was little. And then I also had a lion that you know, like you wind up a stuffed animal. It plays a song and it would play You Are My Sunshine, which is like my mom's song. And she got me a stuffed lion. It was like as I was leaving, she goes, "Oh, I have something for you." She got me this stuffed lion, and she had put a little spray of her little perfume on there. And, you get lonely or something. It smells like your mom.
You weren't going to war.
Tough times. Slept in my car for a couple weeks,
Different kind of war.
Different kind of war. War to grow up. So
I don't want to grow up.
I'm a Toys R Us kid. Those are, old Jeffrey's got a mug with pencils in it, man, these days. The giraffe. I don't think Toys R Us is doing too well.
Where'd they go?
They're coming back.
Were they coming back? Well, what the hell happened to Pantyhose? I'm just asking. It's so weird how things, we talked about this before, they disappear. Like, I'm pretty sure Dentine still exists and Double Mint Gum, but I don't see the commercials. Remember the Double Mint twins?
Oh, yeah.
No, it doesn't exist.
They're all grown up.
Bufferin, Nuprin, little, yellow, different, better. The hell are these things?
Just gone from our
Just
society.
gone. No,
I'm guessing
no fanfare.
maybe women own up hair.
Yeah.
Just like, hey, you never know. But I don't know when they wear. I feel like, no, that's not exactly accurate. Like yoga pants, but that's not the same reason they're used. But
but that's something. Pants are more acceptable.
Is that it?
Yeah,
Because I still see
wear,
skirts and stuff. Yeah.
And that's what I think it was. Either honestly, I don't know the reason for them. Was it so you didn't have to shave your legs? Because that would make sense to me. Yeah.
Like if you're gonna wear a skirt or something, I don't want to shave my legs.
So then
you throw on the pantyhose, and then there's
And there were different colors, so sometimes
the
legs could look a lot darker.
I remember one of the colors because it made me laugh when I was a kid. Because she would one of her I would call them flavors instead of colors. I remember that, but one of them was nude.
That's funny.
That's funny. When you're 5 years old, 6, whatever. That's funny. That's nude. But yeah, I would.
This year, Toys R Us will be opening 30 new stores.
Wow. Hey, good for them. What happened to? And it was like, remember, like they stole the ZZ Top song for the commercial. She's got legs, but it was LEGGS.
Oh, is that who yeah.
Right? Like that was
the brand.
That was the brand. Yeah, legs. LEGGS. Pantyhose experienced a significant decline in popularity due to changing fashion trends, cultural shifts, and evolving perceptions of comfort and style, but they're currently making a comeback. Doesn't that seem like that's something that would make a comeback and you'd have like your plain pantyhose? But what about like everyone's into tattoos now? Why not have like pantyhose with like different designs on them? So they're like nude, like, and what they meant by nude was like it doesn't look like you're wearing pantyhose, right? But then like you have like one of them has like a sleeve on your leg of tats.
Yeah.
What if the Sacramento Kings, again, for the women out there or anyone, what if the Kings sold like Kings logoed pantyhose? Yeah. You wear them to the game with little logos on them.
The beam going up.
Yeah. I'm here to bring pantyhose back. Not that I care. Just, hey, I'm all for nostalgia. Oh, then again, I've never worn them before, so there's probably women in their 50s or 60s out there right now. It's like easy for you to say you never had to put them on and wear them all day. And then you drop $10 because you caught your toenail on them. There's a run.
And in that day and age when they were popular, it also felt like in movies or television shows when there was bank robberies.
They'd have them on their heads. Yeah, and their nose would be all like smushy.
Yeah. Like, I can't tell who that is.
Yeah, that's right.
He's wearing don't wear the nude version there.
And then didn't Pee Wee kind of do a play on that when he took the Scotch tape and he taped his nose back in the movie? That was funny. Good morning.
R.I.P. Pee Wee.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Pee Wee.
R.I.P. Pee Wee. So I've said this before. It's kind of borderline. I kind of belong in a mental institution. I'm not going to lie. I went down this whole rabbit hole last night, and I only came up with. I started this search, and then I only came up with 2 things.
The great thing is, right now, if we paused and then asked the audience to guess.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
I am going to say old-time soda shops where they make sodas how they did 100 years ago.
And I'm going to say...
It's actually a really good guess on Chris's part. It's wrong, but that I could see myself.
I'm going to say...
I did that with egg creams once.
Who...
What? No, I did. I went down an egg cream rabbit hole.
Sure.
Do you know what's in an egg cream? Doesn't it? There's no egg.
Cream?
Yeah. It's you want to make an egg cream at home. You take either like a Fairlife chocolate milk would work, or milk, heavy like cream or heavy, full milk, whatever, and syrup, and you take a spoon, and as you're stirring it, you pour seltzer water in there.
Okay.
And so it's basically it's a chocolate soda.
Gotcha.
That's it. I don't know why they call it egg cream. Chocolate soda. Anyway,
My
good.
guess on your rabbit hole was you tried to look up something that any kind of home remedy or home thing to help make your garden more bountiful.
Who did I have this conversation with yesterday? Somebody asked me what. Oh no! I had this with my dad in front of you guys. It was when my dad asked me. I called my dad. We were all in Jason's office after the show. I usually don't. It's usually Chris is in his office. Jason's in his office next to Chris. I don't have an office, so I just generally float around the house.
Jason and I usually have a 5-10 minute talk after the show.
Yeah. And
secret handshake.
I would say maybe once a week.
Debriefing.
Once every 2 weeks. Once a week. I roll down there and say hi. I don't know. Not often, but not never. So I roll down there and, the football comes out. Of course, I'm the only one that can't throw a spiral, and it really bothers me. And then I said, call my dad. Well, Chris said something that I'll leave off the air because I'm not good with those jokes. But he made a joke about himself and made me feel even worse about not being able to throw a spiral. So then I called my dad and was just like, Dad, why can't what happened? Why did you not teach? My dad was a sports guy, baseball, basketball, especially baseball. He would be out there with me working out stuff all the time. He actually answered. He's like, because football was never going to be a part of your sports. And I never had any interest in playing football. But I never learned how to throw a spiral. And then he asked me, hey, what's the AI that you use on the show to talk to? He goes, is it chat? And he didn't get it out, and I wanted to make him say what he thought it was. Did you see it was like chat LIV or something? It was
chat AI.
Chat AI.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I told him that it would help him with his garden. Anyways, that's what triggered that, what you just said. No, the answer is good guess by both of you, but it's not the answer. So I was listening to, I've been on this 80s kick. Oh, it's because we're doing this 80s show in England. And I think I've been on this 80s kick lately because of it. So I was just doing some stuff, and I had some music on in the background, and it was just playing, it was like a random, super random mix. And then I didn't even know who the artist was, but I started listening to I'm just kind of listening in the background. And Jason, I want to see if there's a point. I'm not going to tell you who this is or what they are. I want to see if there's a point where there's a part of the song that sounds incredibly familiar to you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to do it. You'll know it. Not yet. Here's this listening. Here we go. Got it? I mean, you
Yeah, I have it. Hang on. Tears for Fears.
So the song, so I'm just doing
First, I was getting Miami Vice vibes.
kind of, yeah, the Jan Hammer thing, absolutely. Then that very recognizable little riff comes on. And so I stopped. I was like, wait, like a dog. I stopped everything I was doing, like, what? And I went back and I listened to it again. I was like, wow. And I looked at the artist. It's Tears for Fears. I went, okay, what? So, okay, you stole a little bit from your own song. Mm-hmm. That's fine. So the funny thing is, it's from the album Songs from the Big Chair, which featured Head Over Heels. But the song before is a song called Broken, which I don't remember. And that was the song with the riff. So on the same album, they play Broken comes on. I think it's like the 4th track, and it has that little riff in it. And then Head Over Heels, which is one of the most recognizable riffs of the 80s, comes on. They just played the same riff. They just slowed it down and screwed with the piano. So I'm like, wait, what? And then that triggered, this is, again, Psycho Ward. That triggered something. There's a guy online, I've mentioned him before. His name's Rick Beato. He's a former engineer, can play every instrument. He's just a badass. And he has this series called What Makes This Song Great? And half of it goes way over my head because he's talking about like D sharp and Mixolydian and all this crazy music stuff. I don't know music like that, but it's really interesting. He'll solo different parts of songs and kind of show you like, oh wow, I've listened to the song 100,000. Like he does all kinds of songs, everything from Gordon Lightfoot to Alanis Morissette. And he's doing "You Ought to Know" by Alanis Morissette. Okay. He's isolating the Dave Navarro. Chili Peppers guitarist guitar, and then he's saying, well, this is what the engineer did on it, and you probably missed this, but here's that part isolated. You're like, wow, okay, I never caught that. Then you go back and you listen to the song, you're like, oh, okay, I like this song, but some of these things that engineers do and musicians do, you don't even know they're doing, and as a subliminal thing that catches you, like when Dr. Dre in his Chronic and that phase of those albums, half his songs had this little in the background. He always play with that, and it was like an earwig. So it triggered me because I remember seeing Rick Beato breaking down that song before, and he talked about at one point a flange drum part to that song. And I went, wait a minute here. Hold on. There's another hit by that. You'll recognize it. I'm like, wait a minute, dude. Do other bands do this? Mm. But they're like...
And what did you find?
Well, I haven't gotten there yet. Oh. It took me a while to do all that.
You're still falling in the rabbit hole?
Yeah, I'm still kind of rabbit holing. I love little Easter eggs like that. I love Easter eggs like that in music. And usually it's somebody else that finds them for me. But in this one, I was like, okay, well, they obviously lifted those two things from previous songs. But is that normal for everyone, or is it, is
that like yesterday, all the Adam Sandler VV movies? Or VV
I think that's kind of what got me on that. So... I don't know, man. I love Easter eggs in music, though, and I've said this before. My favorite one is, and to this day, it really it cracks me up. Is from a band called Blues Traveler, John Popper and all his guys, and their first big album. They have two huge hits, and Run Around and Hook, and they have several hits. But at the time he wrote those songs, they were not a huge band. And I don't think most people realize, even though it was a smash hit of the 90s, I don't think most people realize that Hook is the biggest troll in music history. They don't realize that. So if I were to say, we might have had this conversation before, but have you ever read the lyrics to Hook?
No idea.
No idea. So you know the song. I can't play it all, but so you guys. So the whole point of the song and why he wrote it, Chris, do you know this?
I do.
Okay. Is
I traveled with a Blues Traveler.
You did.
You did?
Yeah.
He dabbled in college.
The whole song is a troll on the music industry. And really, more importantly, music fans. The lyrics...
Like song 2.
Basically... Well, not basically. he's saying that unlike days of yore, where whether it was your Dylan or your Simon and Garfunkel or whomever, your lyrical masters, nobody listens to the meaning of the song anymore. You just got to make fun music to dance to or sing along to, and make sure everybody remembers the chorus or the hook. So when he's singing the actual song, if you listen to the lyrics, and I got the lyrics in front of me here, he says, it doesn't matter what I say, as long as I sing with inflection, it makes you feel that I'll convey some inner truth or vast reflection. But I've said nothing so far, and I can keep it up as long as it takes, and it doesn't matter who you are. If I'm doing my job, it's your resolve that breaks, because the hook brings you back. I ain't telling you no lie. The hook brings you back. On that you can rely. Okay, troll over? No, it gets worse. There's something amiss. I'm being insincere. In fact, I don't mean any of this. And the whole song is just him telling you you're an idiot. And what really gets me is that he wrote that song before they were a massive, successful band. Mm-hmm. And he wrote the song basically hiding the lyrics in plain sight, saying, you guys are going to love this song because it's got a great hook, but you guys are morons because you're not listening to the actual lyrics and making fun of the fact that, and he passed it off. And to this day, 25, 30 years later, whatever it is, nobody catches it.
Suck it in.
Until you said that.
Yeah.
I did not know that, honestly. I feel seen. That's me. That's music to
Jason,
me.
it's all of us.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
yeah,
not me.
No, not except for him.
Like, did you hear the word? Like, I kind of sing some version of the song, but
yeah,
man, that part gets me every time.
Yeah,
that's it.
I think that's the majority of us, not you. Us.
Yeah, and sometimes, like, if you hear, a DJ, if they still are on, or like a
right.
Sirius XM maybe where they talk a little bit long, whatever, and then you go, when Rod Stewart wrote this song, this is what it was about, and this is the time in his life. And I'm like, oh wow, oh that's interesting. Oh man, then if you hear the words, like, oh all that makes sense. I never really heard the song that way. Sometimes it spoils it. Then I go back to, I liked it because of or whatever the song is.
Sure.
I guess I never really thought of it that way.
Yeah, exactly.
And by the way, did you know that Rod Stewart's a great trivia question, that in the history of Billboard, there's 2 separate songs with the same title that were both #1 hits, but they were 4 years apart. Separate songs, not a remake at all. Same title, 4 years apart. Rod Stewart and Alphaville.
I would not have gotten the second one.
You remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alphaville is where I live.
I want to be forever young. Why did I sing it like that?
I don't know.
There are people, Brett, my friend Brett's one of them. Chris is probably one of them too, that will listen to music probably and have some form of, deeper, in my mind, they are listening to the music, and this is what's happening. That's what they're doing most of the time.
Why are you throwing me in there?
They're just smelling their own farts, and then they're listening to the music, like, listen to what Billy Corgan's saying. Listen to what that's Brett, not you. This is a lot of this is my childhood trauma with my best friend that was just a D-bag about music. Oh God, just listen to Radiohead, man. If you don't get it. He was the king of, if you don't like it, it's over your head. I'm like, no, it's not over my head, dude. It's Billy Corgan's voice, bro. How can you say it?
I love Billy Corgan.
Do you love Billy Corgan?
He brought NWA back.
Well,
the National Wrestling Alliance.
Oh, because the other one would have been rad. How would Billy Corgan and the Smashing Pumpkins reunite? Well, he couldn't, but reunited the remaining members of NWA.
It feels so good.
From the 530, here's something that went the way of Dentine and Legs. Pantyhose, pop-up video on VH1. Absolutely, I love pop-up video.
See, another thing that you might learn a little bit more about a song or a video.
No idea.
Yeah.
This was the first time the band has ever been to California.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Look in the background. That's future star, blah, blah, blah.
Right, exactly.
Oh, wow.
That's Alfonso Ribeiro in that Michael Jackson video.
Yeah,
exactly.
He really didn't break his neck.
Sugar Ray never had a 4-post bed.
It's a great song.
Actually, I think that's what it should be. Is Chris doing the comments.
There's a
I would have loved that.
Yeah.
How about Chris brings back pop-up video from there's the content.
And I have to use that voice.
And they're like,
there's no voice though, was there?
there was no voice, but it would be better if there was. It's all.
Can I be that part?
Yeah, you do the. Chris does the reading, and then I'll write the facts.
I almost want to do it just like take a video of people around here and just go like and do it that way.
Sadly,
Here's what they were thinking.
Cyndi Lauper actually did dye her hair as part of a disease she had. I'm just saying.
Consult your doctor. Actually, I think there's potential there.
But who does videos anymore?
Don't they still do videos?
I mean, they do, but like you have to go and search them out.
Yeah. No, you're right. Which I was thinking about not that long ago. Like,
does VH1 do with them? Or still air old? Like,
yeah, they
MTV
do.
Doesn't at all.
Well,
right?
I know on MTV it was just like a couple weekends ago. It was like Metal Classics or something. I turned it on. It was like Ronnie James Dio and Warrant. Not all of them were true metal, but. No, it was Uncle Tom's Cabin.
Oh.
And, up all night, sleep all day. Is that Slaughter? Crap.
I'm going to go with yes.
Up all night, sleep all day. Okay, it was not One Direction.
So close.
Sleep all day. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a correct answer.
Good work.
Really, team.
No.
You committed, though.
Yeah, I agree.
You committed. I give you credit for that. You committed to that. So,
thought maybe Vixen.
Sactown Sports pop-up video. What if we, hey, hold on, though. But could we apply that to, not that we have to, but could we apply that for, like, Kings? Could we do, like, clips of Kings games or something? And be like, I don't know.
I think that's Rewind.
Oh, yeah, kind of is, isn't it? Well, what if we did it with video? Would that work?
Yeah.
You have like a little clip. You have like a little pop-up screen of like whoever's doing the drop that's saying the thing. I don't think that would always work. So, yeah, so far we've covered is Tears for Fears stealing from themselves.
Like Pantyhose.
Toys R Us. Slaughter. Not like murdering, but like the band.
You in a spiral.
Me spiral. Me and my dad not teaching me a spiral. It's a lot of crap. This is like the mound meeting in Bull Durham when they're dealing with everything. Somebody suggests getting a bucket of chicken. Like, there's a lot of crap we're dealing with right now, and we haven't even really started the show. So we'll take a break and we'll.
You sound insane. Do you realize that? You should be medicated.
I do not. I am.
How's Glenn?
That was so lame, dude. That was such bad timing. Do you guys remember this from yesterday? The person we were talking about that I've been getting their name wrong, who I've known for years. As Jason and I are walking out of the show, he's right there.
His name is Chris.
Kelly Brothers joins us. He is something. God, what is
Are you on goofball pills or something?
That's not Kelly.
Good at business.
There he is at 7:28. At 8 a.m., he's doing something with himself.
I know I'm shamelessly pumping the poll here.
Sam Amick, national writer for The Athletic. I'm even wearing my Athletic hat in his honor. He'll join us at 8 a.m. We got a big show for you, NBA playoffs and so much more right here on Sactown Sports.
The NBA has unveiled its new anti-tanking format for the draft lottery. And it's safe to say Matt and Kayla are taking it well.
We don't want teams to tank ever again, so we're going to screw everything up for everybody so that you can't possibly tank because it all sucks anyway. What?
We all didn't take 5 hours to break down Adam Silver's new rules.
It's not that complicated.
Oh, shut up, Kyle.
We can't have anyone freak out there, okay? Gotta keep our composure.
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sactown Sports 1140.
At Fisher Investments, we may seem like other money managers, but we're different.
Are you really that different than the rest of us?
We are. As a fiduciary, we always focus on what's best for our clients.
What services do you offer besides investing?
We have a team of specialists in financial planning, estate planning, and more.
Your clients rely on you for all that?
Yes, we ensure clients receive unparalleled service at every step of the relationship.
Okay, but you still sell commission-based products, right?
No, because we believe that's a conflict of interest. We prioritize service over sales goals.
So, then how do your fees work?
We have a simple and transparent fee that's a percentage of our clients' portfolios. So we do better when our clients do better.
Wow, we're more different than I thought.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
Protect your home and auto with a bundle from Progressive so you can stop worrying about them and invent new things to worry about, like snakes in your bedroom. Sure, that sounds incredibly irrational, but now that we've mentioned it, you are a little worried. The odds of one snake, let alone snakes plural, are so slim. But you might want to check. Oh, you're not near your bedroom. Guess you'll just have to sit there and worry about it. So let Progressive protect your home and auto, because you've got enough to worry about. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Buckle up, racing superfans. This Sunday at 1 p.m., the Esquire IMAX Theater is showing F1 racing live for the first time. Come experience Formula One racing like never before on the Esquire IMAX's 6-story screen with full power surround sound. Feel the engines pulse through your skin as if you're right there on the track. Get your F1 Live tickets for this Sunday at 1 p.m. and experience racing like you never have before at the Esquire IMAX Theater in downtown Sacramento.
This is the sound of Claire, cooking dinner at home. And that's the sound of a fraud alert from Wells Fargo, flagging a charge for a pricey restaurant in Paris. Considering Claire isn't in Paris right now, that seemed odd to the bank and to Claire. 2 taps later, Claire says nope to the charge, and Wells Fargo is on the case. However you make money work, Wells Fargo can work with that.
Wells Fargo Bank, N.A., member FDIC.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
My name is Christine, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, was a healthy 34-year-old, and 3 months later, he was gone. Thankfully, he had life insurance. Ethos made it so easy. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. 100% online, no medical exam. Life insurance didn't take away the loss, but it did give us the space to just grieve.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/music. ethos.com/music. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown 411 16th Street and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
Used this rejoiner before, or is this new?
Yeah, no, we've used this.
Welcome into the chat, everybody. YouTube chatter saying hi, and hi back. Camp asking, Dave, what's up with Whitey? First attacking you, and now Frank De La Rosa. It's Frank La Rosa. How do you attack Frank La Rosa?
Not cool.
Attack me all day long. I'm 40. I'm a man.
Hey, congrats to you, by the way.
I paid my taxes. Uh-oh. Why?
Came back both arms today.
Hey!
Made it.
Can't clap if I don't have both arms.
Yeah. Assuming that's your real left arm.
It is.
Okay.
I am wearing my Meow Me Vice shirt. What?
That's good.
Dork.
Really? My daughter picked this shirt out. Dork. Daddy, I want you to wear my shirt.
I want you to wear a cat shirt, Daddy.
Here's some random shoe trivia for you guys and for the YouTube audience. So I got the shirt. So I have this shoe goes with, kind of goes with it.
Hey, I got the same pair.
Do you have the same pair?
Mm-hmm.
So you probably know the answer, so don't say
Yes.
it. Do you know the connection this shoe or this style, colorway, the whole thing has to the Sacramento Kings?
Marvin Bagley.
That's well done, Jason Ross. Yep, that's
the Pumas.
Yep, the Pumas. Got the Bagley Pumas, and can I tell you,
Bagleys?
Those are Bagleys. That was his first.
Are you messing?
Huh?
Are you messing around?
No, why?
Those are Bagleys.
Yeah, they are. Yes.
No.
Yes. Whose are they?
Cousins.
No.
No?
No.
Sure?
No.
Wait.
98% sure. Hold on.
Who's right here?
I think I am.
Chris, defend your case. Why are they cousins?
I thought they were.
Why are they Bagleys?
I'm
I thought they were.
98% sure that these are Bagley.
I didn't think Cousins was Puma.
Cousins did go to Puma at one point. Why am I not finding them? Crap.
Well,
yeah.
I would say it's more
I will
likely
go
that-
with you because I can't see DeMarcus wearing these shoes.
He wouldn't.
But it would
Oh, wait.
feel like DeMarcus would be the one that would more have a shoe than Bagley.
Yeah, but they gave him a shoe out the gate, weirdly enough. Bagley, very early on.
Did you get hurt in those shoes?
I'll say this. Those things shredded the hell out of my Achilles.
These shoes?
Yeah.
Well, because
These
the
shoes?
backs are weird. Yeah, there you are, right there. Bagley. But you had me thinking for a second there.
Well, I can't even find those shoes for Bagley. Now I'm concerned.
Yeah, you gotta click on one of the
MarvinBagley.com.
Yeah, you got just go Marvin Bagley Puma, and then you look at the images, and then click on the shoe that looks closest to it, and then one of the alternate colorways is the shoe. Camp says that Whitey doesn't like how Frank applies sunscreen. Well, it's the
Is
first
that one of his golf to goes?
First Whitey's talking about he's got an issue with me and American cheese. Now he's got an issue with how Frank La Rosa, who is Frank's kind of like in that G-Man category where it's like nicest dude in the world.
So fun to be around.
So fun to be around. And he's hammering him over sunscreen. I've always remarked how Whitey, through modern science in part, but also I'm sure good genetics, looks so young. Is he becoming old man yelling at cloud? Oh, what's next? Is it going to be you and your pullovers and Chris and that damned hair product he uses? What is going on, Whitey?
It's Whitey.
Yeah, Whitey.
Be prepared. Prepared for anything.
The one shoe that I always wanted and I never had, and I wish they would bring them back because I would absolutely get them. Can we bring back the Spreewell Dada spinners, please? I want those so bad.
Do you have a picture?
What happened to Dada's?
I don't know. They had to deal with Weber and Spreewell, and it went by the wayside. But if you don't know what the Dada spinners are, they literally had like rims in the shoe that you could spin.
Makes it look like you go faster.
I feel like you do. Well, it's like when I was my mom wouldn't ever buy me the Reebok pumps, and I wanted them so bad, dude. There was a guy at our school named Shane Sullivan. I think it was Shane. It was either Shane Sullivan or Mike Nelson.
Was it Guernsey?
I never went to school with him. He went to El Camino. And he has lived by us. That's how I know.
Big Willie?
Big Willie, same thing. El Camino. All my friends went to El Camino for the most part. All the friends Brett went to El Camino, but then he got kicked out 2 weeks before I got kicked out. I got kicked out of Mariloma. He got kicked out of El Camino. We both ended up at Rio Americano's continuation school. And that's how we both ended up at Rio. And the reason he went to El Camino and I went to Mariloma is because our parents wanted to separate us, like Romeo and Juliet, basically, but because we kept getting into trouble. That's a true story. But he had Reebok pumps. And we'd be playing basketball, and this dude would, I was convinced, because he would say, dude, I can jump literally 6 inches higher if I do that. So he would do the, if you don't know what Reebok pumps were, they had a basketball-looking thing on the tongue of the shoe, and you'd squeeze it, and it would pump air into the sole or something. And this dude was like, it actually makes you jump higher. And I wanted them so bad, but they were too expensive. My mom, God bless her, I wanted Reebok pumps. I would get one pair of new shoes per year for,
you got one
for
pump?
school. No, she got me a pair of these shoes. They were called Diodoras. Do you remember Diodoras? No,
not at all.
And she was like, she went and got them. I wasn't even there to pick them out. She went and brought them home. It was like, here's your shoes. And then she was like, the guy at Foot Locker, I'll never forget. I was 11 or 12. She's like, the guy at Foot Locker says these are better than Reeboks. And this was absolutely out of the Eddie Murphy, you don't need McDonald's. I'll make McDonald's at home. Mm-hmm. And then she makes a big old house burger with everything. That's what the Diodoras were for me.
Did you jump higher?
Nope. They were comfortable, but then
I had the Dora Diaz.
Is that when you shredded your knees?
That might have been around the Diodora phase in 7th grade.
You could sue the Foot Locker guy.
Yeah, well, these are better than Reeboks. No, they're not. Rockets stay alive.
Yeah,
they did their thing last night with in L.A. too, by the way. Bad news for them, though. No Kevin Durant for Game 6. That was announced early this morning by Shams Charania. So no KD in Houston. I'm surprised. I thought that would wrap up last night.
I was surprised I got that one wrong.
I got that one wrong too. So Cavs were trailing for much of the game against Toronto, and then they came back to my chagrin.
Dennis Schroeder saved the day.
And reportedly, according to the coach, he was going to send back in Donovan Mitchell and friends, but they said they did the whole, hey, these guys are making it happen, we'll stay on the bench type of thing. Which they say, whenever they say that, they say it's rare. But I've heard that story enough to where I don't know that it's that rare.
Not that rare.
I don't think it's that rare at all, but I mean, good for them. And because it was not a deciding game, and that's key here, James Harden, 23, 9, and 5 on 7 of 13 shooting. He did have 6 turnovers. So just, it's coming. Don't worry. And the Pistons, they pull a Bee Gees. They're staying alive. 116-109. Magic's still up 3-2. We'll get into all that a little bit later, extendedly, and throughout the day. We'll take a break. When we come back, Jason had an outing last night. So did the Athletics. Also, we never talked about the NCAA thingy yesterday with the tournament and all that. We'll hit a couple of those next.
The California Classic is coming home. The Kings will host the Brooklyn Nets, Milwaukee Bucks, and Golden State Warriors at the G1Z for a preseason showcase. To bring some extra fireworks to 4th of July weekend, head to SactownSports.com for all the details.
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sactown Sports 1140.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Tired of hearing scary radio ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we have a solution. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS with zero risk to you. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with a BBB. End your tax nightmare today by visiting TRA.com or call 800-583-6681. That's 800-583-6681.
Hi. Let me tell you about Jonathan Gonzalez and Gonzalez Law. Here's the number you need to know, 916-304-9187. You can go to saclegaldefense.com, and look, if you're in a spot where you feel like you need representation, you don't know where to go, don't know who to call, that's why I'm telling you about Gonzalez Law. Jonathan Gonzalez, years of experience. He's right here in the capital city, and he has been helping people for a long, long time. In fact, a dedicated trial lawyer with an undefeated record in the results of 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. He's really had a good run, and no case is too big, no case is too small. He is here to help. They offer free and confidential case evaluations, whether you've been involved in an auto accident, something work-related, maybe it was a wrongful termination case, a sexual harassment case. He is here to help. Also, if you have something on your record that you'd like removed, that's been his specialty, expungements. Get that removed, get your life back in order. He can help you out. Gonzalez Law, Jonathan Gonzalez, SacLegalDefense.com, 916-304-9187.
Did you try my Colombian tamales? They're delicious.
Yes, but the Mexican tamales I brought are better.
Colombian tamales wrapped in plantain leaves are unmatched, you know.
But the Mexican tamales wrapped in corn husks are the authentic ones.
At least we can agree that they taste better with Pepsi.
Without a doubt. Can you pass me a straw?
You mean a pitillo.
Tamales deserve Pepsi.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
on Sactown Sports.
Clock, 20 seconds left on this Utah power play. Vegas off ice, an aggressive stance. Steal by Howden.
Scores! Vegas, shorthanded goal in double overtime to head off to Utah with a chance to advance in Game 6. That was Brett Howden. Everybody was saying last night, how did he score that goal?
Hearing that again, now here I'm into the, some of the nuance of this stuff, like you are.
Yeah.
Horn guy. Is that like a car horn that he just lays on? At least how long, or is it just you hit the button and it goes for a certain amount of time, or do you have to keep your hand on the button? Listen to how long the horn goes.
That's a great call. That's a wonderful call.
I like that call.
Yeah, I like that call.
20 seconds left on this Utah power play. Vegas off ice, an aggressive stance. Steal by Howden. Well, unsuspecting pressure.
That was a long horn.
And they cut it off, too.
I think that's someone laying on the horn.
It's actually a great question. Are all the horns the same length? Is there a longer horn for a bigger goal, like Mike Breen going bang bang?
Yeah,
like it
game winner, just a horn.
Yeah.
Because then it's a nice cue for the announcer. It's like, well, don't talk over the horn.
It automatically makes you lay out as an announcer. That's really interesting. Or is it like a little macro on the organ that they play?
Right, because the equivalent, at the Kings game, boom, game winner, Kings, buzzer, zzz, you hear it, but it's over. Like if you laid on it for a long time, because it was a game winner. I don't know.
Do we know anyone? that has operated or has a family member?
Text or call in.
Yeah, text or call in. Because I want to know that. And by the way, is it different for every place, or is there a standard horning that happens? Huh? Paul?
Horning.
Yeah. No, I think that's it.
Horning, but there's Horn. Sam Horn. Remember Sam Horn?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Sam Horn.
Toot your own.
Oh, damn it. Every rose has its. Here's the A's. Here's the A's last night. They played the Royals.
Yeah, they did.
You were there, by the way.
2-2. High drive to deep right. Forget about that baseball. It's on to the bird.
Law don't go around here, savvy. It does there.
He took his sweet time. Lawrence Butler did on that home run.
Yeah.
And I was almost certain in his next at-bat or the at-bat following that he was going to get tagged. But they didn't throw at him.
They didn't? Well, it's just modern day.
Day to day. Maybe they do it final game of the series.
How about Chris Cron, the hitting coach, getting ejected early on?
We didn't know who it was, if it was Kotze or
the video is. I was watching it. I was looking for you.
Yeah,
and
I was right behind. I was in the dugout.
Mark Kotze, who calls me Carmichael Dave.
Mm-hmm.
He came out. I was like, "Who, me?" I was like, "Nah, I wonder that. I'd like to have him mic'd up." He's like, "No, it's not you. It's Chris."
How does he know? Like just chirping from the dugout.
Yeah,
Who said it?
Knows the voices. Maybe saw him.
Because there's that game maybe a year or two ago where Boone got ejected.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even, it was a fan right behind. And he goes, they literally are showing Boone. He's not even saying anything.
It was him.
Yeah.
The best part of this, though, and this is what's great about is that if you get ejected here, you have to do the whole walk of shame.
Oh, and he took his time.
He did. He took his sweet time.
So the ump is like, he just has his mask off and he's just watching him walk. It's like, yeah, well, you're throwing me out. I'm going to take my time.
And I wonder if the ump at one point yelled after him and said, "I hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go." A little shimmy.
Yeah.
A little shake.
Get fries with a shake.
Jason C. Horn. That's from the text line.
Nice.
Shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was going to.
Yeah.
Way to class it up, Jason.
Yeah, Jason.
Oh, E-Horn, come on.
Oh, that's
What's
that new
wrong with you
website.
guys? Yes.
Yeah. Any interest in the three of us? I think this would be a really cool, like, sports talk radio macho host thing to do. I was thinking it would be kind of funny for the three of us to go see Devil Wears Prada 2. Comes out tomorrow. Did you see one?
I did not. Do we have to?
I have seen the episode of The Office where Michael sees Devil Wears Prada and he kind of talks about it. Will that work?
Yeah. He's caught up.
It's just, look, I'm not going to try to say it's like when you say, like, I haven't seen
that's the kind of movie I
Shawshank.
would watch, though.
You should watch it. It's
like
just a fun movie. It's a good, fun, hey, that was a good movie.
And it's all the same people, right?
Yeah, I think
Meryl
so.
Streep and Anne Hathaway.
Yeah,
or whatever.
Stanley Tucci, I think's in it. Yeah, the guy from The Mentalist. Tucci. That's the cat.
Yeah.
From SNL. Also, before I forget, and I am going to forget, Rick Ma. Yeah, Horn. Before I forget, you probably didn't. Did you get dragged into Chris's stupid argument last night or yesterday, or did you even make a pass at Jason with this? No, just me?
Yeah.
So behind the scenes,
I set up my lure and I caught something big.
it's behind. No, you did. You didn't.
big?
You didn't. He didn't catch anything big.
Chris, did you?
I did.
No, it's like if you're trying to scare somebody and you're hiding behind a door.
Yeah.
And then as I'm walking up to the door, I'm like, I see you crouching there. And then he jumps out and goes, "Boo, got you." It's like,
that's how you think it went, Chris? Do you agree?
I don't know how much of this. I don't know how much of this I can read, but Chris, I think you'll agree. I'm only going to edit the necessary things. So Chris hits me up with a clear rage bait text.
Well, I wanted to go to the hot dog as a sandwich.
I know
expert.
that's, yeah, I get that, but his initial parlay into this conversation at 11:26 a.m.
I'm looking back at it. I had some good stuff. I was making fun of your AI love.
He says, "Are superhero movies action movies?"
Oh, okay. Then later there was a text thread. Oh, it's like, yeah, what was that?
Okay, that's what that was in reference to. Are superhero movies action movies? And I see this. I just walked in the door, and I was literally letting my dogs out of the house. And I look down, I look at my phone, I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. Seriously. I think I audibly said that. My dogs were like, why are you saying that? And I said, duh. I know this is going somewhere. And then Chris kicks right into field goal or goalpost moving, straw man, all those internet buzzword modes. So if someone said, guess my favorite action, and by the way, this is how I hear it. So if someone said, guess my favorite action movie, you'd also guess superhero movies? Sure. Because I know where it's going. That's dumb. No, Chris, you want to be different and overthink. I already know where he's going. So Aliens an action movie? Yes. So what's your definition of an action movie? A movie with action. Shooting or fighting or both generally.
Yeah, I agree. Like John Wick.
I think the question is, what is your definition? Because I smell a gotcha. Wrote it. I know where it's going. Well, I guess Goodfellas is my favorite action movie, then going by your definition. Sure. Good action movie. Goodfellas. Fine. I don't have a problem with that.
So you think Goodfellas is an action movie?
Sure. It's got action. Lights, camera. Then I send him a screenshot of the definition of an action movie, according to AI Johnson. An action movie is a film genre characterized by a fast-paced activity, high-octane sequences, and physical spectacles like fights, stunts, chases, and explosions. These films focus on heroic protagonists facing conflicts, often overcoming adversaries through physical prowess rather than complex dialogue. So I say, describe for me how a superhero movie does not fit that description. To where Chris goes, "Oh, I'm Dave. Thank you, AI, for telling me how to think." Now we're in full bait mode, and he's a master. And I said, Chris... Here's Chris. I'm going to come up with some stupid argument and then yell at everyone when it doesn't fit my secret action movie parameters. 100% what's going on here, dude. No, you're stupid because you agree with the person I'm arguing with. And then it just goes on and on. Is Unbreakable an action movie? Sure. And I send him the definition again. Wow, it doesn't have any of that. Unbreakable isn't fast-paced. Actually, you said face-paced, and I didn't even make fun of you. Unbreakable isn't
fast-paced.
Isn't fast-paced. High octane with no fights, chases, or explosions. Just one explosion that's alluded to. So you know what I do? I go on YouTube and I literally screen record a fight scene.
So this is Dave not getting got.
You think
He
just
went
because
to
I'm
YouTube to screen grab a certain scene from a movie to prove his points because I did not get him.
I'm not even trying to prove the point. So if I participate, that counts as getting got. If I participate.
If you're going to the extra step to send screenshots.
Because at no point was I upset or
because you should have
angry.
just. Well, if you should have just said, "I don't care."
Do you know you want? I'll bet you can guess when I would read your texts at home. I'm just going to give you a hint. When I would read your responses, I would roll my eyes, and I'll go a step further and let me see if you can guess what I was doing. I took my right hand, I put it in a fist.
Oh,
and I made I made a certain movement with it in the air.
Like you just don't care?
As if I was sliding down a pole at the blacktop in a playground, and then somebody rewound it, and I slid right back up. Just focus on the hand there. That's what I was doing in the direction of my phone the whole time. Now I feel like I'm borderline doing Richard Jefferson right now from yesterday with Khalil Ware. Anyways, so here's what happened. And I finally say, I'm saying, Chris, this is a dumb hill to die on. You should just eject and not make your future dumb hills dumber. Because it just makes your future hills stupid. Because he knows he's wrong. He knows he's wrong. He knows he's just
trying. I don't think I could be wrong about an opinion.
No, you can. I don't agree with that at all. I think opinions can 100% be wrong or stupid. I do. I'm a big believer in that. Well, that's my opinion. I have a right to it. You do have a right to it. But it's stupid and wrong. Saying superhero movies aren't action movies is an objectively stupid take. But you like to make those takes to start arguments. There's no world where a sane person would say a superhero movie is not an action movie. You're like the one. And you probably have...
Why don't you say my final text?
And he said, oh, yeah, that's where I was going. I said, don't make your future dumb hills dumber. Don't be the, oh, God, here we go guy. Although I worded it differently. And he goes, oh, no, that was done a while ago. I just said, agree to disagree. I'm just having fun poking at you now. So that's the thing.
So what did you say after that?
I think I called you a guy. I don't know what that was. It was a misprint.
Okay, guy.
Yeah, it was okay, guy.
See here.
Yeah, see.
You're being such a guy right now.
So but here's the thing with him, and I know people like this that do this. Here's what happened. This is my. Yeah, we gotta go. I will go on this. Yeah, go on this, pal.
You ever go on this?
I think he legitimately he parlays something stupid. We have a back and forth. He's been blocked in every direction. It's kind of embarrassing for him. And then at the end, he's like, I was just messing with you. I know those people. Well, I was just trying to get you. No, you weren't. No, you were kind of serious.
He's one of those guys.
One of those guys.
I'm not one of those guys that likes to go and poke at you every once in a while.
No, not at all. Not you.
Not once in a while.
Not once in a while. We'll take
That's
a break.
not what happened.
That's so I guess no Devil Wears Prada too.
I'll go.
3 for Madness, top of the hour, LIV Golf Tour. Pew, ew, ew, bloop, bloop. The NBA, and Jason got a question for you next.
Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter right to your email. Get your latest on the Sacramento Kings, athletics, and Republic FC with the Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter. Visit SactownSports.com to join.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Now that Wendy's has these new biggie deals, everyone in the family can get what they're craving, from nugs to JBCs. The parental units can get an $8 biggie bundle, the eldest who think they're so grown can get a $6 biggie bag, and the little one who can do no wrong can get a $4 biggie bites. You know, assuming they have a credit card. No, I'm kidding. We take cash too. 4, 6, and $8 biggie deals for the whole family. Only at Wendy's.
Price and participation may vary. Single items at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii.
Support comes from Amazon Business. You can't rely on guesswork to run your business. With smart business buying, innovative AI tools optimize your purchasing experience, paired with delivery options built for business. Empower your team today. Learn more at AmazonBusiness.com.
Save $2 when you buy 2 cans of Superior Products Coverall Tire Dressing. Plus, get 4 times O-Rewards points now at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Is the volatility of the stock market driving you crazy? Is your retirement account sinking, yet you're getting older? And you're starting to worry about, will I have enough for retirement? What about the money in the bank? These banks pay nothing these days. How do we get growth to get to retirement account? It's simple. Move into gold and silver. Want to know how to do it? Listen to my show, Striking Gold, with me, Kenny Michaels.
The statewide direct primary election is June 2nd. All registered voters will receive their ballot in the mail. Check to make sure you're registered correctly at elections.saccounty.gov or call 800-762-8019.
Monster Truck Madness storms into the Stockton Dirt Track with a most affordable family fun on May 9th. Tickets started at $15. Admission includes a bid party. Meet the drivers, touch the trucks, feel the power. And don't miss $10 Monster Truck rides that put you in the action. Save money now at StocktonDirtTrack.com.
KHD-KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140. 3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
Couple things that caught my eye. I'll give the first one credit to Bill Simmons. I don't know if you saw this. This is the stat of the day. This might be the stat of the month. So if you round to the nearest, LeBron James in over 1,600 games averages 27.7 boards, 7 assists. In over 1,600 games. He's never had a game where he had 27, 7, and 7.
Random.
Right? And I looked it up. It's accurate.
You checked every box score?
No, I looked up what he averaged first. It's like 26.8 and then like 7.4, 7.4.
So he doesn't.
I said if you round, stupid. And he's never had a game where he scored 27, 7, and 7. And why do I think he's going to now? Now that stat's out there, he will. 1,632 games or something he's played. What are you? Forget the averaging part, which is crazy. What are the odds in 1,600 plus games he doesn't have one game where he scored 27 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists?
It feels like he would have done that a ton.
Right. It's
That's
what
totally
he
in his wheelhouse.
averages. Yeah. That is the easily the stat of the day. What? No, you're cocked and loaded for something.
Yeah, I got to ask question 1.
Okay. And then
You're getting ready to say something. I know it.
He's got me fired up. But not from the thing yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
This is breaking news from Sportico, and I don't know. This is something I don't know, but I would bet money I'm correct on this. Just to be clear, I do not know this. I do not have inside information. I would bet a large amount of money I'm correct because you just got to read the tea leaves. DAZN, many people see the DAZN. I think that's how you say it. Has acquired streaming tech developer ViewLift, which is actually owned by Ted Leonsis, the owner of the Washington Wizards, as the global sports media platform is courting teams across the U.S., sorting out their digital distribution futures. A source familiar with the deal says they'll pay about $100 million in cash. Part of that, and why I'm bringing this up, Jason, is that they're expected to make an aggressive push for up to 20 NBA teams' local streaming rights.
Wow.
Now, we talked about this about a month ago. That if you read the media trades, they all say NBC's trying to get out of the local streaming. Now, that's who does the Sacramento Kings. I don't know the details on their contract. I don't know when they're up. It could be this year. It could be 5 years from now. I truly don't know. But if you take that into the equation, and then you add this in. Now, there are some teams, it sounds like, that are going to, like, I would think the Knicks, the Lakers, they're going to have their own separate standalones because they're just too big of a property.
Yeah.
But there are your smaller markets that the league might actually step in and package them, or they may join like a consortium of other smaller teams to join. If somebody like DAZN comes in and says, hey, we're going to splash the cash, again, I don't know how that would work. I don't know how that would metastasize as far as your viewing pleasures. But there's a non-zero chance that at some point in the future, somebody, and by the way, to be fair, Amazon, YouTube TV, and a couple others are also apparently in the mix as well. I'm sure Apple probably is. So it seems more likely than not that in the not-so-distant future, we're going to switch how we watch Kings games on television. It'd be well,
there would have to be some outs in a contract somewhere.
Oh, how long is it?
Because according to Sports Business Journal in 2014, the Sacramento Kings signed a 20-year media rights extension with NBC Sports Group.
So that would take them to 34?
What says here? Through the 33-34 NBA season.
Interesting. I would imagine there are outs.
Yeah.
I would imagine there's a buyout. Again,
but I don't remember that story at all.
I don't remember that at all. I remember when the team stayed, and by the way, yesterday was the anniversary, the 13-year anniversary of the relocation committee voting 7-0, including Mickey Arison of Miami, Peter Holt, and a few others, to block the relocation.
Did you happen to see the DMs between
Mickey Arison? And so it's funny. I actually retweeted whoever said that. I quoted it because I don't know that I've ever said this publicly, and I don't think he'd care. But apparently, Mickey was making the rounds. Mickey Arison he and I had a running conversation in our DMs during that whole entire thing. And I think it's because I saw that he had tweeted one of the an actual Seattle troll, like this guy was a D-bag. But he had like retweeted, and I was like, oh, I want to. And then next thing you know, like, I'm not going to quote exactly what he said. And I think he's not on Twitter anymore. I checked yesterday to see if I could go back through our conversations. Right. But, you know, he'd say stuff like, for example, you guys are doing all the right things. Keep doing what you're doing. You know, the commissioner and the rest of us don't want to see, you know, Seattle deserves a team. He was always very consistent. Seattle deserves a team, but you guys are doing all the things they didn't do. And if you follow through on it, it all comes down to the arena and da-da-da. Mickey was very, very communicative throughout the entire thing, and I've always had a ton of respect for him for that. It wasn't like he was open. Well, he was kind of openly rooting, actually, and
pro Sacramento.
He was not against
they weren't
Seattle.
Like together. He was pro King staying in Sacramento.
That's exactly right, and he was also pro like love Seattle. Yes, it sucks. You deserve a team, but. You know,
not this one.
Yeah, exactly. But not, you know, expansion, something else. But you can't, Seattle, you deserve a team, and Sacramento deserves to keep their team, and both can be true. And I always respected Mickey's position, not just because it supported ours, but he was also very consistent. And it seemed like and by the way, he also would say, I think he said at one point, like, yeah, this is all great, but if this doesn't pass or you don't get the support for the arena, then it doesn't matter. We're going to have to, you know, vote against. So shout out to Mickey, and shout out to everybody else.
You know
involved.
what? He is so fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is.
Blows my mind.
Hey, Mickey. 3 for Madness. Question 1.
The LIV Golf Tour is reportedly coming to an end. What should happen to the golfers involved?
So if the tour shuts down, do we call it the Dead Golf Tour?
I'll allow it.
The LIV, they're dead. They're not living.
Would they have been grateful for the experience?
When I ask what should happen to the golfers involved, let me be clear. I don't think they should be like physically punished. They should be thrown in jail. But like
put into a bunker.
You have, and look, the LIV Golf people put out a thing this morning. You know, it's so funny how emotional people get over this stuff. It's like there's a whole LIV group of fans that like the PGA super fans, and they yell at each other all the time. It's like, look, dude, the Saudis are pulling out, and LIV put out a statement from their CEO or whoever, and they had some restructuring of the board. It's like, well, and they try to spin it as like, this is a great thing, and now we're open to individual investment, and we're moving forward and all that. It's like, okay, maybe, sure, okay, fine, but here's my guess. If the Saudis are pulling their funding, and they have lost a reported $5 billion on this with nothing to show for it, I'm guessing other individual investors that probably don't have Saudi money are not going to be like, I want to do this.
Right.
It is almost certainly going under after this year, if not before, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, you've got to, if you're the PGA Tour, of course you want those guys.
Yes.
There's big names over there. You were sad that they left. But how could you not be consistent? What was the penalty for
Brooks
Koepka?
Like Brooks Koepka. I think Patrick Reed. Yeah, they got to play. I think it's like they got to play in every tournament, and they can't win any money, and they got to do it for 2 years, and they have to do 50 push-ups and say, and they have to. I think Brooks Koepka actually had to write 500 times on a chalkboard, I will not join other tours.
Because as much as you'd like to go, all right, forgive and forget, we'll just have you back. I think once you've already started that, you can't change that to, for your other guys that have already joined you. And what is the choice for those other guys? I mean, they cannot play golf. That's fine. But I think people will come back. So, yeah, I think they got to be consistent with what they did with the other guys.
I think you're right, and I think they will be. Mm-hmm. I also think it's a tough problem because you have to worry about your own membership. Guys like Rory McIlroy that had to deal with these questions all the time, or Scotty Scheffler. Rory was reportedly, Tiger Woods too, were reportedly offered somewhere damn near around, I think, $1 billion to make the move. And they were like, I'm good. They were offered, not like they're not rich, but like generationally life-changing money to work less and have, wear shorts, whatever. And they, not only did they stay loyal to the PGA Tour, but they were vocal, especially Rory, very vocal about it. They had to deal with all this crap. Meanwhile, Dustin Johnson, Bryce, and all these guys, John Rahm, they go over, they get fat paydays, right? So it's like you have to worry about your own membership, because if you say, okay, guys, you can come back now, well, cool. Well, then I guess I could have taken the $1 billion, and then I'd be coming back $1 billion richer. And thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for all of that. Like, really, really, thanks for rewarding my loyalty, PGA. So you have that problem. But the other problem is, not everybody, but let's be honest. And we talked about this the other day. Bryson DeChambeau and John Rahm are the crown jewels of the LIV roster. Those are the two that people want. Cam Smith was hot as hell going in, but he's really fallen by the wayside. I don't know how much Dustin Johnson, has left or cares. Patrick Reed's already over here. Sergio needs to go somewhere. Phil Mickelson, whatever.
But these are significant names.
Significant names. So on the other hand, the PGA's got to be sitting there going, well, we kind of owe it to the fans too. The fans want it. We want these guys on our leaderboards. We want this competition. It makes us better to have these guys involved. And I'll go back to DeChambeau, who's not had a good couple months PR-wise, but his YouTube golf following, he's figured out the marketing, and he's a moneymaker unto himself. Plus, he's a very exciting golfer. It benefits that the PGA Tour is better with guys like DeChambeau and John Rahm on the tour. Yeah. So they have to be good to their members. They have to reward the loyalty, but at the same time, their services to the fans and the networks to try to make it. It's a difficult thing.
Sure.
I expect it'll be something like what Koepka did. But you're also talking about really rich golfers with egos too that maybe don't want to be dragged through the mud and are like, "Hey, look, you're getting me back. That's your reward." So I don't know if it's something like do you find out what they were paid and say you gotta, for example, if Bryson DeChambeau got paid $200 million, whatever. So you say, okay, well, we're gonna fine you $100 million, and we're gonna spread that. We're going to add this money from John Rahm or whatever. You can buy your way back on the tour, and we're going to take that money and we're going to divide it into the purses for the year. And so everybody gets a chance. The loyal guys, they get a chance to benefit from that. Or maybe we take half of it and give it to all the members, the guys on tour, split it amongst them, and then the other, well, I feel like there's a hybrid they can find. But
they'll find it. They have to.
They have to find it. Number 2.
Question 2.
The new NBA tanking rule seems to punish teams. Should ownership be punished as well?
Yeah. I was thinking about this yesterday, just randomly. There's just so many different parts of this. But, I'm not going to talk about other sports because we're talking about the NBA. So, in the NBA, generally, you have either people or outfits that own teams. In many cases, they have partnered with the city, i.e. the fans. And by the way, some people that don't care about basketball at all, let's be honest, to build arenas, to do different things. And in the process, they have made, when they sell, they will have made, in most cases, billion or billions of dollars spread out. So you're punishing the teams. You're effectively kind of punishing the fans, too. Let's be honest. These new rules, we don't know how it's going to go, but it may just, the one big worry is that, okay, well, you're now making it more difficult for your lower rung teams that aren't free agency destinations. You're not making it more difficult for them to come back. We're looking at the Spurs, who are going out there with Dylan Harper and Stephon Castle and Victor Wembanyama, who are all top 5 picks. You're looking at the Oklahoma City Thunder, who built much of their team, whether it's Jalen Williams, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander through the trade, or Chet Holmgren, who was the number 2 pick in the draft. The Detroit Pistons built through the draft for them, not all, but their core is built through the draft for the most part. These successful teams were built with high draft picks that they got because they sucked. So at some point, all the great teams right now sucked, and the draft helped them come back. Well, now you're flattening those odds. You're making it more difficult. Well, you talk about incentivizing winning. You talk about de-incentivizing losing. Well, why aren't we I'll bring this up before. Why is the one group that doesn't get punished directly, bullied, shamed, whatever you want to call it, Why is it the one group where the buck always stops? The buck stops with the guy or the girl at the top level.
Because they're voting on it.
That's exactly right.
They have a say in it.
That's exactly right.
It's like, oh, this is what we're going to do. We're going to punish on. Nope.
I'll say it again. You missed the playoffs 5 years straight. You got to sell your team. Good luck. Good luck in passing
great
that.
Great idea. Great concept. Not happening.
5-year triggers. You got to sell. And the other there's multiple problems with that. Number one, you're never going to get the votes. Number two, even if you got the votes. So imagine this. Let's take the Grizzlies. Grizzlies have missed the playoffs 4 straight years. Robert Parra's on the clock. You think he's going to trade some first-round picks? You think he's going to go all in on the team's future to get to the playoffs so that he can reset the clock, and now you're really screwing the fans. Whether it's monetary fund, I actually like the idea. We talked about this before. I really like the idea that you take your baseline market season ticket price and based on wins and losses, that's what you're allowed to charge. Yeah. So if you're a crappy team that had a crappy season, that's cool. That's your punishment. Guess what? Season tickets are 40% cheaper next year, and the fans get something out of it. Conversely, if you the San Antonio Spurs, those season tickets next year, they have the option of spiking them up. But if I'm a fan, I'm sitting there and going, okay, that's kind of fair play. Like, as long as I get the break on, and I think you got to include concessions in there as well, so you're not, and parking. If I've suffered through a crap year this year, but my financial experience next year is going to be 30-40% cheaper, okay, well then when we do well, I think fans are willing, if they can, to pay more for that experience. So if you go straight to it, the problem is you have these owners that ultimately, let's be honest, dude, whether they make the playoffs or they don't, they're making money.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, you're making money. There's no punishment for them.
I don't understand why this is the one sport. Just that framing, the thought process of fans, of media, of everybody it's centered around this. And I know that a player can change the course of a franchise, but there are a lot of games in hockey. There are a lot of games in baseball. There's never a perception of like, oh man, the A's are tanking. No, they're just bad.
Yeah.
Or the White Sox, remember, or the Rockies, whoever it was last year was like historically bad. Yeah, they were bad. And, who was it this last year that beat the Raiders late in the year? Giants, maybe? And they're like, well, that wasn't a very good win because it cost them the number one pick. All right, but then it just kind of went away. Nobody really did. So the Raiders got the number one pick.
And it's weird because the NFL is by far the number one sport in America.
Right.
Can I tell you why I think it is?
Why?
Because the NBA is the whiniest, most dramatic sport we have.
Yeah, and they're very hypersensitive to that, which I think at times can be okay and be very socially aware of what people are saying about you. But in this case, I think it's too much. Going back to just the idea that they have. Yes. And I know we're going to talk to Sam today. I was thinking about this more yesterday. So the bottom 3 teams really are getting punished, right? There are less lottery balls is what they're going to have. So if teams 4 through 10 are in that sweet spot, they get 3 lottery balls. So let's use this last year as an example. Remember, we were looking at the end. There was Kings, Nets, Pacers, Wizards, Jazz. Yeah, we're kind of the 5 teams. Yeah. All right. And they were really, a good, or in some cases, a bad 2 days with 2 wins. You're like, hey, we were second worst, now we're 4th. What's to stop Utah? I'm going to use Utah as a specific example. So let's say a week to go, all 5 of those teams are tied for the worst record. So right now it's like, wow, who's going to get to the 4th worst to get to an extra lottery ball? Utah all of a sudden goes, Lauri Markkanen, Jaren Jackson Jr., you're playing. They probably win a game. And all it would take is 1, maybe 2 wins.
Yeah.
Did that solve anything for the league?
Nope. They're the dramatic ones.
Yeah.
And they overreact, and they let the public sway them. Yeah. And that stops at Adam Silver. And that's his biggest weakness, in my opinion, as commissioner.
Yeah, he listens.
Yeah.
Again, great at times. I think it hurts him, too.
You cannot train the fans and media to know that they can make a difference in your ultimate decision-making. Because sometimes people are just dumb. And let me take that back. It's not that they're dumb. It's that they're ignorant. Because they can't possibly know everything that factors in behind the scenes. If they did, they can make a better, doesn't mean that some wonderful solutions don't come from the public.
Right.
But how can you if you're not fully informed on all the mechanisms, how can you make an educated guess half the time?
And the sport is in the middle of its most important season, the playoffs, and it's been pretty good first round. You got the whole East going to 6 games or more for the first time in 20-something years.
Yeah.
And the big framework of what people are talking about is tanking.
Yeah.
A flaw in your sport.
Also, I think the NBA All-Star Game is 10 times more entertaining than the Pro Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody bitches about the Pro Bowl.
Right.
I mean,
they keep tweaking it.
Yeah.
Keep working at it.
It's drama. There's drama. We'll save this, and we'll actually take the third 3 for Matt in this question. I think we can run that back at 8:28. We'll take a break. We got Kelly Brothers. He's good at something. He's good at business. Yeah, he's good at business. He's going to join us next.
Question 3. Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sactown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sactown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Workdays can be unpredictable, but your workwear shouldn't be. With the Cintas Apparel Plus program, you'll have freshly laundered garments for everyone on your team delivered every week. Cintas has workwear for just about any job imaginable, with high-performance fabrics and an uncompromising fit that stretches and moves with you. Don't leave looking and feeling good to chance. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
My name is Christine, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, was a healthy 34-year-old, and 3 months later, he was gone. Thankfully, he had life insurance. Ethos made it so easy. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. 100% online, no medical exam. Life insurance didn't take away the loss, but it did give us the space to just grieve.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/music. ethos.com/music. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Sacramento! Now you've got a place for all things dance.
The all-new Energy 100.5 HD2.
Where dance music lives. Dance vibes anytime and any place when you get the free Now 100.5 app.
Or listen at 100.5 HD2.
Joining us now on SportsSense, certified financial planner Kelly Brothers. Kelly is an advisor with CapTrust, one of the nation's largest registered investment advisors. CapTrust counts among its clients numerous pro athletes and pro sports franchises, but most importantly serves many Northern Californians through comprehensive financial planning. Here's Kelly Brothers.
Must be Thursday.
Yeah, it is. Let's go.
Sam Amick coming up at 8 o'clock. But first, the one, the only, Kelly Brothers. Good morning, Kelly. How are you?
I'm doing just great, man. It's beautiful weather out there. Some playoff basketball on. A little baseball. All good. All good, my friend.
That is nice.
Except, hey, I didn't invest in the PIF LIV fund. $5 billion put into LIV, and they are pulling the plug. I mean, ooh.
Yeah,
that's going to leave a mark.
We were just talking about that a little bit earlier, kind of as a preview. You coming on, and $5 billion They put out a nice flashy statement this morning, like, "Hey, it's part of our upwardly mobile move." And it was so PR, like, now we have the way paved for individual investments. Like, yeah, dude, okay, this is a death rattle. You're done. And then we were talking like the big question here. And there's so many questions in the postmortem, but what do you do? The Bryson DeChambeau and John Rahm, easily the crown jewels. There's, Cam Smith, there's Dustin Johnson, a few others that the PGA cares about, but really it's those two above all. What the hell do you do when you have Reed and Koepka and all those guys going through what they did, between being loyal to the Rory McIlroys of the world who were loyal to you, and also serving the fan base that wants to see Rahm and DeChambeau not only on the leaderboard, but very good for PGA viewing to have those guys.
Oh, it absolutely is. And, from the reading I've done, all of them left in different ways. Patrick Reed resigned from the PGA before he signed on with LIV. And so he kind of did the right way. He's playing 1 year in Europe, and he'll re-enter the PGA Tour next year. You got Koepka, who had to fork out, I think, $90 million between payments to the PGA and their charity, which is a big deal because big charitable deduction is good on his tax return. But DeChambeau, Rahm, Cam Smith, the one guy who is not coming back who's burned every bridge in the book is Phil Mickelson. And so I don't think we're going to see him on the PGA Tour again. But no, the PGA is going to have to figure this out and realize that. Yeah, they were infidels. They did betray their own league. They did take a lot of money to do so. And at the same time, if DeChambeau and Rahm can get back in form, they haven't done squat recently, but if they can, that'll be good for the PGA Tour in the long run.
I'm wondering on that, we kind of talked, Kelly, you did, about how it was a little bit different for Reed and Koepka. Do you think the PGA's handling of it then will be on a case-by-case basis for those guys, or will they kind of have a blanket statement like, if you're returning, this is the criteria you need to meet? Like, how do you think they will handle that?
Yeah, I think it'll be a template, and I think one of the key parts to that, Jason, is, all right, what good are you to us? Mm-hmm. If you're some mid-level golfer, they're going to put you through the ringer because they really don't care if you come back. But John Rahm, Bryson DeChambeau especially, yeah, I see them wanting to thread the needle between getting you back on the PGA Tour and competitive, and at the same time making you pay a price in blood that somehow recognizes your act of betrayal.
I think also, Kelly, and this is something that's fascinated me. I wanted, when we do the full postmortem, one of the questions I'd love to ask is, what happened with your TV? Why did you not? And you know this. You're into this. You know, as many who followed this do, that, and we've brushed on it, there's this weird political bent between LIV and the PGA that somehow seeped into the discourse. So the good news for LIV would be, well, the side that tends to lean our way also happens to be the prime demographic of golf viewers. How the hell are you not going to a Fox, to an NBC Sports, to a CBS Sports with these apps and multiple FS1s, FS2s, and having a full-fledged TV deal, as opposed to, I can download the CW app and watch the LIV Hong Kong at 3 a.m. It never stood a chance in American markets.
It was unwatchable.
Yeah.
It really was. You're right. I mean, the golf demographic skews a little older, therefore a little more traditional. And the average golfer couldn't watch 20 minutes of a LIV telecast. And you're right, they never got on a decent carrier. They should have been paying CBS to put them on, or paying ESPN, or paying Fox. And they never got the TV contract, which meant they're irrelevant. No one's going to listen to LIV on the radio, and so, it was very difficult to watch in a weird way, and they never figured that out.
Kelly, do you think, I mean, this is more of an opinion question, but if we talked about Rahm, DeChambeau, some of the main guys that got a ton of money to do this, do you think they have regrets of their decision?
I think so. I think they realize. I think. Well, if they don't yet, they will. I think they will realize that in the overall arc of their career, the $140 million compared to what they could have earned on the PGA Tour over the same time period, it's going to turn out to be a rounding error for a lot of them. I mean, John Rahm, he's an international superstar in golf, and they damaged their own brands. Yeah. They damaged their own personal brands.
Yeah, nobody's play hurt more than Cam Smith on this. He was the next star, and he's gone completely in the tank.
And if they could take the $140 million and just walk back onto the PGA Tour, then the answer is no. But they're going to have to pay a price, and they're going to have to give back a big chunk of that money if they want to get back on the PGA Tour.
I also get the feeling that, and I could be wrong here, but I also get the feeling out of all of them, like John Rahm and Dustin Johnson, and you make a great point with Rahm's brand, but I do get the feeling just based on their personalities and what we know that there's also really a chance they're like, yeah, I don't care. I'm paid.
Maybe.
I don't really care. It's John Rahm.
I feel like Dustin Johnson feels that way.
Dustin Johnson for sure. I think Rahm misses, and you see it in the majors. Yeah. But that's really the key, and I know we got to move on here, but that's really the thing that gets me is as a lifelong golf fan, I am a fan of the golfers. Yes, the history of the tournaments is cool, but there is, in my opinion, there is one tournament and one tournament only where the course matters more than the players, and that's Augusta, and that's the Masters. I don't care. I mean, TPC Sawgrass is cool, and the Island Green on 17, and blah, blah, blah. And yes, the Open tournament, and St. Ant, fine. But I think there's a way where you could take all the talent and transfer them to Bandon Dunes and have the PGA Championship there. I'm watching the same thing.
Yeah, and given let's tie it into Rory's attitude before the Masters. Like, I don't like the 3 tournaments before the Masters, he basically said, and he just spent 3 weeks going to Augusta and playing it over and over again. Yeah, Bryson DeChambeau could very well say, hey, I'm just going to feed my YouTube channel. Yep. I might even co-produce some sort of skins game events. And I'm just going to go for the majors. And yeah, he won't be able to play in the PGA, but the other 3, I don't mind telling you, you guys aren't surprised to hear that there's a U.S. Open qualifying event at Del Paso coming up. Yeah. And there's whispers as to who might be there. Oh. In terms of LIV golfers or golfers who have not qualified yet, you could get a fairly good feel for a qualifying tournament like that now.
Yeah, yeah,
that'd be really cool. In the meanwhile, too, while the PGA's gone on, we've seen Scotty Scheffler just kind of take over. Rory win another major. These other guys have done their thing, chased their money, but kind of just lost their spot amongst the field. So it'll be interesting to see where that goes.
And it probably wouldn't be as big a deal, Jason, if not for like the FedEx Cup. I think the FedEx Cup
that's true.
Was a great addition for the PGA Tour. So it's not just a bunch of stops in Milwaukee and New Orleans and Houston. And, there's something big at the end of all this. There's a playoff. And that's what makes it worthwhile to get back into it for a John Rahm, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kelly, how about Apple back at it? They're always looking to improve their overall product and their sports footprint.
Just realize Apple's betting nearly $1 billion on F1. I mean, they were the producer of that blockbuster movie F1. They're going to carry F1 now. So they like the speed. They like the sleek. They like it really fits with the Apple brand when you think about it. And so they're putting a lot of money into F1, so you're probably going to see, and you're going to see a lot more F1 on Apple TV, definitely. But they're going to market the heck out of that and try to use that to enhance their own brand. But Apple's going all in on F1.
So weird. Like, Apple has more money than everyone.
Right.
Apple and Amazon. It's just weird. We were talking earlier, Kelly, about how DAZN is now getting into the looking to get into the regional sports broadcasting, and there have been rumbles that NBC, which is the the carrier of Kings games, NBC Sports California, wants to get out of regional sports. So if that's the case, and you've got players like YouTube TV, DAZN, Amazon, all that, it's amazing to me that with all the money they're spending, Apple and Amazon, along with probably Netflix, could completely, and they're trying to, but they could just steal everything. And how, I don't know that NBC, CBS, and Fox, I don't know that they could ultimately compete with these big streamers. That we might be seeing the dying days of network television carrying sports.
Oh yeah, no, we are, and of course, we're also starting to realize what pisses viewers off is when you've got your favorite team on 3 or 4 different streaming services.
Yep.
That's what pisses them off. That they have to move around, that they get announcers who don't have a clue about their team. It's just, I think it was brilliant for ESPN to just allow Turner to produce, the NBA show that Charles and Kenny and Shaq, that show, whatever it's called now. But to produce that and at the same time put it on ESPN because viewers liked it and felt comfortable with it and would stick around for it. A great move. And I think so. Viewers won't care if one streamer buys it. It's when these leagues garner every dollar by selling Friday night to one streamer, Saturday night to another, and Sunday to a third.
I dealt with it yesterday. We were watching Cavs and Raptors, and my wife says, "Why aren't we watching the end of Detroit and Orlando?" I'm like, "Oh, let me go do." I went to go multi-view it on YouTube. No, it's on Peacock or Amazon or whatever the hell. Last thing for you, Kelly. This came out about an hour ago. Yahoo Sports announces that the Yahoo Media Group is bringing together the worlds of sports and finance with a new sports business hub available on the Yahoo Sports and Finance websites, powered by, amongst others, Sportico, Sports Business Journal, Awful Announcing, Barrett Media. They got like 8 sponsors down here. They're obviously copying what we're doing.
Clearly. We are the template.
Thank you.
We are truly the template.
Where the hell are these sponsors?
Right.
Why are we doing like
There's room. Come on board.
Yeah, we should be doing a Kelly Brothers brought to you by this and that and this and that. Just saying, man. I'm out there advocating for you.
Yeah, hey, that's right. If they jump on now, they're first on board. Let's go.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Don't be LIV Golf of the
That's
business
right.
world. Talk to you next week.
Good to see you guys.
Thank
Have
you.
a great weekend.
You too. Take care. That is that's Kelly Brothers. He is good at business. We'll take a break. When we come back, don't forget Sam in 20 minutes. But let's do a postmortem, shall we? The Portland Trailblazers. You give me a look. Will you give me a look?
Goodbye, Blazers.
Goodbye, Blazers. Hello. Nope.
Razors?
What?
Razors?
Yeah, that ties back to the leggings thing we had earlier. All right. Good job, Chris. We'll do that in 1 minute.
Somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sactown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sactown Sports app.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. No, we're not one of the big guys. Truth is, we don't want to be. If you're over 50, Big Wireless probably has you paying for more data than you might need. You could be throwing away thousands over a lifetime.
Our entry-level data plans start at just $20 a month. And for a limited time, switch and get your second month free. Call 1-888-FREEDOM, visit consumercellular.com or a store near you and get your second month free today. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional details.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This is the sound of Jack, buzz cutting his way to a small fortune. To Jack, every time he cuts his own hair, that's $50 right in his pocket. If Jack sees DIY buzz cuts as a saving strategy, Wells Fargo is right behind him. And with their mobile app, tracking his savings is easy. Oh, ouch. However you make money work, we can work with that.
Mobile carriers' message and data rates may apply. Wells Fargo Bank, N.A., member FDIC.
Carmichael Dave.
He has very good sources, and he just kind of tells it as it is and gets to the point.
Jason Ross.
He has a lot of pretty smart things to say.
He's good at what he does.
On Sactown Sports.
Hey, just remember, we were having an off-air conversation, Jason and I. I think we're done with Scott Marsh.
We were.
Was this yesterday or the day before?
I think a couple days ago.
And I don't even know what the reference was, but your response was
the
Jamie.
game of golf.
Your response was Jamie Farr.
Yeah.
That's such a rando.
It was. It just felt right.
You know,
and
Jamie
it got
Farr.
a laughter.
That was, you got me, dude. Yeah. That was, what, Klinger in
got a
MASH.
good laugh. Good hearty laugh.
It's kind of funny that, like, the whole basis
movie
of Jamie, there we go. Devil Wears Prada, D. Yeah, they're all back.
Better than ever?
We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, it's again, this is not an Oscar winner, but it's just a damn good movie.
Okay.
Also, I just saw the ad.
I would also like to say, like, the joke of, haha, Dave wants to see that. It's good to have movies with a kind of higher budget that doesn't need to be an Oscar winner, and it doesn't need to spend $600 billion and have all these things. Just tell a good story.
Oh, action movie?
Yeah. Devil Wears Prada, an action movie. We were just talking about that a couple days ago with the Oscar nominees.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like Hobbits and superheroes kind of ruined Hollywood in a sense. Like, I like all those movies. I do. I really like a lot of those movies. But, like,
I know you like Harry Potter.
Chris is right. Like, Devil Wears Prada. It's a great example of a mid-budget movie that, I mean, this one's probably far more expensive, but mid-budget movie that it was good. It told a good story. I don't need, I don't need 5 sequels. I don't need it to be a whatever. And where's A Few Good Men? Where's The Firm? Where's my
Mean
cousin?
Girls.
Mean Girls. Field of Dreams. Where's Big Castaway?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need Castaway 2. Well, that'd be kind of funny.
Oh, not for him.
For Tom
For the
Hanks?
guy.
Oh, for the guy.
For the character.
Yeah, because that one kind of ended roughly. We don't talk about that enough, how Castaway was like, well, you're alone on a dirt road in the middle of nowhere, and your girl that you were in love with and vice versa left you and has kids with some other dude, and then in the end she wanted to get with you but couldn't happen, and now you're... I kind of think Castaway 2 would be 5 minutes, and it would be Tom Hanks in a rubber room lighting a lighter. Just over and over again.
Just alone on a different island.
Just maybe, like, what if he goes back?
Yeah.
What if he's like, this world is not for me?
This was a better life.
He goes and gets Wilson, too.
Yeah.
Takes Wilson. Goes back.
And they talk to each other.
Castaway had the second most violently, like, I can't watch it scene of all movie history for me.
The tooth.
Yep. The worst scene, I cannot, I watched it the first time. It's like watching, what's his name? Kevin Ware or whatever, break his leg. Like, you watch it the first time, I will never do that again. Yeah, Chris is shivering. The worst one I ever saw was Saving Private Ryan, Jonathan Silverman getting stabbed by the German officer where he's trying to, have you seen it?
You haven't seen Saving Private Ryan?
No.
Wow.
It's not a comedy.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's an action movie.
It is an action movie.
Did they save it?
Oh, you know what? Jason wouldn't like it.
Why?
Period piece.
What time frame?
World War II.
Yeah. 40s.
Yeah. No, you're out.
Back in the 1900s?
Not in the period pieces?
No.
That's why he hates The Sandlot.
So, like, no historical movies at all? Like, if it was like, what about like 300 or...
Name a bunch of them and I'll tell you when I've seen one.
Okay.
You've seen Braveheart.
Well, also what...
Whoa.
Wow. So, The Patriot?
I'll tell you when I've seen one.
The Aviator.
Let's make sure we understand, like, okay, so like a period piece. Is The Godfather a period piece? I mean, a lot of it takes place in like the 40s and stuff, doesn't it? Like Godfather 2?
I'm usually thinking more like...
You think about like Renaissance
it was a
dresses
joke.
and stuff.
Yeah, 1800s more, like...
Tombstone?
Parts of it. You haven't hit one yet that I've seen.
1917.
Dunkirk? Oppenheimer. Sense and Sensibility. Wow.
Little Women.
At least I hadn't seen Little. Watch, that's the one. What about like, I don't know, something that happened in the...
Ben-Hur.
Yeah.
Didn't even watch it in school?
I was thinking that. When you said Ben-Hur, I think I did see it in school. Probably slept.
Hoosiers.
I've seen Hoosiers.
Is a Vietnam movie a period piece?
Either way, name the movie.
Is a period piece something that isn't happening in real time?
I consider a period piece like over 100 years ago.
Yeah, look, you could probably find the definition. What defines a period piece? But that's my phrase. I'm like, period piece.
We all had that, by the way, in our heads.
I didn't. Seen it.
An object or work that is set in or strongly reminiscent of an earlier historical period.
Yeah, but
Let's see.
10 Commandments.
Parts of it.
Gone with the Wind.
Parts of it.
Schindler's List. There Will Be Blood. Sound of Music.
Yeah. Seen that.
Gladiator.
Fell asleep.
How?
Period piece.
Do you even remember when you fell asleep to it? You know what? Actually,
Credits.
You know what? I'm mad that you haven't seen the whole thing, but also I've fallen asleep to Gladiator. I take it back. There's
on your 50th time.
Yeah, there's some sleepy moments to it, like when they're all in the like darkened room.
Oh, my
or
kid and wife are dead. Snore.
Exactly. Snore.
Come on, dude.
Spoiler.
The thing I hate the worst about him is he gets me to laugh at horrible things.
That's your choice.
But it's not, because he does it in a stupid voice. Like the scene where Russell Crowe's family, his wife and son. Like I'm thinking about that in my head right now when they die. And he's got like a giant stream of spit on the going to the ground because he's so sad. He's sad.
Gladiator.
He wasn't there.
Oh, I got one for you, Jason.
Okay.
Django Unchained.
Did see that.
I have not. Weirdly enough, I haven't, and I have no excuse because I know it's a badass movie, and I haven't seen it.
Great. Wow. Like that movie a lot. I've seen that movie multiple times. Keep going.
Titanic. This is going to make me angry. Gangs of New York. That's such a good Daniel Day-Lewis, Leo DiCaprio. It's honestly my favorite DDL role. It really is. Daniel Day-Lewis.
I don't know that I've seen a movie with him in it.
He's our greatest living actor.
Last of the Mohicans.
My Left Foot. There Will Be Blood.
Phantom Thread.
Lincoln. All right. League of Their Own.
Seen that. That's funny.
Is Forrest Gump a period piece?
Seen it.
Okay, so you've seen some. I mean, that's like 5. Remember the Titans?
You know what? I don't think I saw that movie, to be honest, all the way through.
Yeah. Wow. What if we had...
Disappointing you.
It's not like, look, it's your...
But you don't see a lot of movies to begin with.
Me?
I feel like he sees...
I used to go to the movies all the time.
Yeah, because you used to get your popcorn bag.
Mm-hmm. We should. How about this?
There's a Django Zorro crossover movie happening.
What?
I've seen it in 2 different spots here on our. Hold on here. Well, I can't really comment because I haven't seen Django yet.
We should come up with the some list. I don't know who. IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes, American Film Institute, whatever. Top 100 movies. And see how many we've seen.
Oh,
whatever.
dude, yeah, no.
I know Chris will win that, but
100%.
I don't think so.
There's a lot of them. Because I'll look I wanted to. One of the things I wanted to do with my daughter before she went off to school, because she's majoring in film, is I was like, let's go down the list of AFI movies, 1 to 100, and let's try to see how many we can watch all summer. And then we put on Citizen Kane, which is number 1. And it was just like,
Like looking at the top 10, I've only on
What are we
Rotten
on,
Tomatoes. I've only seen 3 of them.
I'm on AFI.
All right, let's see how many of the top 10.
I'll bet you. Hold on, I want to guess here.
For me and Chris?
For you, well, no. Okay. I'll bet you Chris has seen. I'll put the over/under for Chris at 3.5.
Okay, and for me, half.
I'll put the over/under 1.5.
Okay, this is AFI. Go ahead.
AFI. Citizen Kane.
Okay.
No.
Casablanca.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to say no. I've seen parts of it, but I haven't seen
Yeah, I got to see the whole thing. Godfather.
No.
You know what? I don't think I've said this story. We had this discussion probably when you were doing the night show, and there was a time where I was doing 7 to 9 for a little. And I think I'd mentioned I hadn't seen it, and you gave me the DVDs too. I still have them.
You do?
Yeah.
That's right, I did. I forgot that. I gave him the Godfather.
Jason also has my Karate Kid Part 3.
I gave that back to you, didn't I?
No. You gave me back my Gruber.
Well, I said you gave me time to see it, and I saw it. Oh, I have Karate Kid. I have to find that.
I feel like if you give somebody the DVDs, they have to watch them within 20 years.
I've got time.
Okay.
Almost. Okay.
Gone with the Wind.
No.
Yeah, again, parts, but not. I can't say the whole thing. I'm not going to count it.
Larry of Arabia.
No.
They call him Lawrence. Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
Yes.
I was honestly, I was going to leave the show for the day. I was actually going to go home.
That was a long time ago. Like I know all the scenes, but I can't tell you.
Not great.
Yeah.
Did you really? You didn't like Wizard of Oz? Okay. And so I'm obviously haven't seen Wicked.
Flying Monkeys are pretty cool.
No, you haven't seen Wicked or Wicked 2?
No.
Great movies. Yeah. Graduate?
Yeah.
No.
Wow. Okay, so
I'm at 2 already.
You're at 2?
I'm already 1.5.
Oh, you're already in the over. On the waterfront?
No.
Schindler's List?
Yes.
Singing in the Rain?
Yes.
No.
Okay, so Jason, you've got you watched 3 of the top 10. Chris?
No.
No, how many did you watch?
Oh, 2.
I said no.
How many were you?
I have seen 1,
Which
2.
ones?
Oh, sorry. Godfather, Wizard of Oz, Schindler's List. I'm sure I've seen Singing in the Rain, but I don't remember it, so I'm just going to say 3.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I don't know, man. A lot of these are just,
So, yeah, there I go. I'm tied for the show lead.
Have you guys seen E.T.?
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, you did. No, you can't say. You're not. You guys aren't allowed to say. Of course, when you haven't seen Shawshank Redemption, you're.
I've seen Shawshank Redemption.
You're not. He hasn't.
I have.
Oh, I thought you didn't. Well, what was the one I got mad at that you haven't seen? Was it Godfather?
Probably.
Have you seen Godfather?
No. Gladiator.
Then you're not allowed to say.
Yeah,
of
when
course.
he said he slept through Gladiator.
When you haven't seen Godfather,
I was a child in the 80s.
and
I really didn't have a
so
choice
was
if I
I
could
didn't
see E.T.
Yeah, Godfather.
I went to the premiere, waited in line.
Oh, I was going to say I do.
Sir, you're 40 years old. You shouldn't be here.
I remember.
I got a button that said E.T. lives, that read E.T.
Really?
Lives. Yeah.
What, do people,
Spoiler alert.
Hold on. Do people think he died?
I didn't know.
Oh,
I
he
was a
did
kid.
in the one
Hit
part.
button.
Yeah, he did die.
I don't know.
You ever do a deep dive on the whole thing that E.T. is a Jedi, or he can use the Force? It's actually true.
I've not.
And
yeah, because that's how he did the whole thing.
And
Like,
there's alligators in the sewers.
if you apply
R2D2 and C3PO had a hand in making the Ark of the Covenant.
what
Yeah, because their little hieroglyphics are on it.
are they?
Yes.
Is that a little Easter egg?
Yeah.
If you apply Star Wars rules to E.T., it makes a lot more sense. And
Star Wars.
like, using the Force to be able to move crap and all that. Like when E.T. goes on the bike and flies, that's a Force move, dude.
Yeah,
that's a Force
sure.
move. And then in one of the Star Wars
glowing finger.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think. But maybe for E.T.s. And then what's the other one? There's actually E.T.s in one of the Star Wars, one of the prequels, when they're in the Galactic Senate. There's a whole can of E.T.s in one of the things. Do you know there's going to be an E.T. too? Like, this is real. You can look it up. There was a script written for it. There was going to be, but in the E.T. too, like the E.T.s came back and there was like a war.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like not
the
great.
original E.T. came back. He's just like, all right, they're coming, and they are ticked.
Yeah. E.T.'s back, and he wants blood. Well, did you ever see the tweet where the guy's like, I tell you this much, if me and my friends when I was a kid found E.T., we would have killed it with hammers.
Is that your tweet?
No, but it could have been. We'll take a break.
Or E.T.
And anyway, so the Blazers.
They're out.
Yeah, they're out. When we come back.
I didn't see them either.
Glad we finally got to that.
The Athletic next.
What started as a heated cheese debate has now turned into questions about patriotism.
I guess Whitey doesn't like America. That's what I heard.
That's what I'm hearing.
That's what I heard.
With some not so subtle threats from artificial intelligence.
Hey, stop talking trash, Whitey, or you're gonna get it, see?
Your move, Whitey.
Hey, make a promo out of that, Richie.
You double dare me?
Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Is the crew on their way so we can fire up the grill?
Cabrito, arrachera. They're gonna love it.
Better go with birria and carne en su jugo. Classic Jalisco dishes with tradition.
That seasoning is great, but northern Mexican-style meat speaks for itself. Let's make both.
Deal. And to boost the flavor, ice-cold Pepsi. Its sweetness pairs perfectly.
And to go with it, flour tortillas.
And corn ones too. Hey, carne asada deserves Pepsi.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sactown Sports 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then
boom, with Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
Also, how did E.T. never do like a Verizon commercial? The whole thing was about him wanting to phone home. Yeah. How is there never anything like that? Did I hear correctly that two of you have not seen the Mothering Godfather? I'm changing the channel. I get it. Look, I'm
Who will like it more?
Who will like what more?
Godfather, Chris, or myself?
I don't think there's any chance Chris will like The Godfather because it's so talked up as one of the, if not the greatest two movies of all time, that his non-biasedness, his unbiasedness will be way steamrolled by his contrarianism, and so he's 100% going to watch them. And even if they're the best movies he's ever seen, he's going to be like, nah, actually, I'm a mafia guy, and I get shot with the thing, and I can't see a way. I could see liking them.
Okay.
I wonder, Sam Amick of The Athletic, has Sam ever seen The Godfathers? Good morning, Sam.
Good morning, guys. So I have, but then it's going to be a terrible. I saw the Lakers game last night. So you know how LeBron has books that you feel like if you challenged him on what was in the book, he would probably fail.
Yeah, yeah.
That's me with Godfather.
So you saw it, but yeah,
it's been a long time. Yeah. And for sure, Godfather 1 and 2, and then I think 3. You knew it was so bad that I might have slept through it, but yes, I've seen them.
Okay. Well, these guys haven't seen, and by the way, shout out to YouTube guy, by the way. He's going to be he's every week he always does like, the nonsense ends at 2:34. We'll go a little longer.
Let's just let him take over. What does YouTube guy want to talk about?
Oh, he wants.
What questions?
YouTube guy 100% wants, hey, and we're joined by Sam Amick. Sam, the Kings, who will they be drafted? Like, he wants us to go right into basketball talk for 24 minutes.
Sorry.
None of
We're
this
here for everybody.
But these guys haven't seen The Patriot.
I've seen The Patriot.
Or Jason hasn't seen The Patriot, and Jason hasn't seen Gladiator. He fell asleep during Gladiator.
Jay Ross, man.
Right?
These movies
You were not entertained.
Yeah, I'm not.
No.
They're not funny.
Wow.
They're not comedies.
It's not a feel good.
Yeah.
They're not funny.
All right, where do we go? Do we go new?
So Sam, the Kings.
Yeah, right. Tanking rules.
And you guys see the highlight of mine? I'm really tick YouTube guy off now.
Oh, I know.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
What? No, I don't know.
Yeah, Jay Ross saw on social media. I mean, sure, the Rockets beat the Lakers. That's why I'm in LA, actually doing my job. And I don't normally do this and fanboy out, but I got to meet Ted Lasso last night.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. How
Describe it.
Yeah.
Saw him running around. You can tell. I mean, listen, I've seen him enough in regular life, just at Lakers games and stuff. You can tell that he is a very approachable guy. And so walking towards the back at halftime, noticed that he was about 20 feet behind me. I will, pat myself on the back for thinking it through. It's a dark section of the arena where I'm going, all right, I think I'm going to do this. Say hello, shake his hand, tell him I love his work, and then say, I never do this, but can we take a quick picture? But I look up and it's so dark, but there's these two spotlights that might get the job done. So I literally hit the brakes, turned back. Now he's, it's like the bogeys in Top Gun. Like now one is coming on fast and he's looking at me like, oh boy, this guy's making me stop. And I kept it quick, said hello. As designed, I enjoy being able to have a little quick moment with him on the back end. I know I've talked on the show before about our youngest son who's a wrestler. So I told him, I was like, Jason, I literally have found myself on the side of a wrestling mat at my son's matches yelling, be a goldfish. Come on, kiddo. So,
interesting.
It's fun.
Yeah. You've talked to so many stars of the world. Sounds like you were a little nervous, Sam.
Oh yeah, I was.
Look at that. He was starstruck.
You can tell.
I was also looking. I didn't know this, so
I don't care about the players. It's the
people you're not expecting.
Yeah. And I'm at least glad I landed the plane. I'm going to stick with that analogy because I tried to say hello to Timothy Chalamet earlier this year, and that didn't go very well. So this.
Oh no! Hold on. Why? And screw you, YouTube guy. Why? How did that not go well? What happened?
So I'm in Staples or crypto is the only place where this is a thing because there's so many celebrities. So I'm on the court for that one, and I just absolutely loved his performance in the Dylan movie, which I'm forgetting the name of. But he was amazing as Dylan. I'm a Dylan guy. So I look up, and now I'm on the court. So now it's like, okay, you have the cool person status because you're among those people with your credential. And Rich Paul, famed agent that Kings fans probably don't love, was walking in my direction with Timothy. They were together. So my initial thought was, oh, okay, Rich and I are good. This is going to be, the connection to the guy. And I had that one all lined up. I'll say hello to Rich. And I'm sure once I, kind of turn my body language towards Timothy, then we'll say hello. Say hello to Rich, quick little dap, and then all of a sudden they just blew by.
Okay, so it wasn't like he ignored.
No, I didn't get stiff-armed.
Yeah.
Did you tell him to be a goldfish?
I did. That's what I had to tell myself after that moment.
I mean, honestly, that I was honestly hoping like Tim blew him off or something.
Told me to F off.
Yeah, or did something like that. By the way, Sam, in moments you're going to get a gift from me on your phone. Don't say I never did anything for you nice. I noticed that, by the way, this picture
just happened.
Well,
just sent me this.
Well, just look at your phone. I was looking on Twitter and I couldn't find the photo, and then I looked at his Facebook and the photo was on there as well.
Why are you sending me my own picture?
I sent you 2 pictures, Sam.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look at them side by side. Come on.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Look
you're
at
welcome.
you.
Yeah, see.
Thanks, buddy.
Picture 1, not his fault, but you notice all the light flares. Yeah. Okay, and then look at that.
Oh,
cleaned it up for him.
You did that?
I did. Well, ChatGPT did, but
wow.
There you go. Just plugged it in.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, you're welcome. And
all right, YouTube guy's furious now.
He's so mad.
Yeah. But he was entertained.
Why? Yeah, YouTube guy, let us know where you're entertained. Why is it, Sam, in your opinion, that the NBA Jason brought this up earlier. Nobody bitches about tanking in the NFL, and it actually means more because there's no lottery. People laugh at the Pro Bowl, but it's not like NFL's got to fix the Pro Bowl or there's going to be a problem. Like, is it just that the NBA is the whiniest, most dramatic league? Why is it such a big deal there, but not in the NFL, for example?
I mean, the All-Star game one is a different conversation, but I get your point there. So, yes, it's partly whiny. I'm going to steal a little bit from my colleague, Sam Vecini, who covers the draft very well for The Athletic, and he wrote a column yesterday reacting to the league's latest draft reform proposal where, he highlighted the fact that the NBA, in contrast to the NFL and baseball, you just have a bigger per capita percentage, if you will, of impact for individual players.
Right.
And, that is the biggest thing is if you're trying to get your hands on the 2% elite talent and you are a team that is bad, then, that is why these teams have been taking more drastic measures than you see in other sports, especially when there's a draft that's as strong as this one. And the league finds itself then, not feeling good about its product a lot of the year in terms of competitive integrity. It's funny, as an aside, we joke about YouTube guy. I've got a commenter on The Athletic, I think his name's Ethan, something like that I finally gave him his props the other day because for 6 weeks now, he has been trolling me about my Bam Adebayo column, how I didn't like how Bam scored
83.
And I only bring that up because part of the reason I ever felt that way about Bam was because of tanking, because of the state of affairs in the NBA. I don't consider this version of the Wizards team an NBA team. You know what I mean? Like, it's the level of competition on a lot of nights with a lot of teams had gotten that bad. So that's my best attempt at answering your question, because, you're right. It's a lot louder with the NBA.
And to me, Sam, I think if we look at the broad picture for all of this, like, to me, the bigger issue is actually the schedule problem. And what I mean by that, the 82 games, is they don't seem to want to wiggle on that, and I understand why, but they've done the play-in game, they've done the cup, they've done the 65-game rule. They're now emphasizing lottery reform. How much of an issue is at the core is actually the schedule? I mean, everything they've done is to try to protect that, and that seems to be one of their biggest issues they've got.
Yeah, I mean, that one's interesting. And I talked to a GM yesterday about this topic, and the idea that I'm not an economist, but I've always been confused by the premise that if you took 10 games off the schedule, it's never going to happen because they're going to lose revenue.
Right. And
I get that, in a vacuum, but the NFL has 17 games and prints money in ways that, the NBA does not. They now have their 3 different partners. I have a hard time thinking that there's not creative ways to recoup that money. And really, in terms of the aggregate, the overall revenue of the league and, continues to grow. So I don't necessarily buy that premise. And the point that the GM was making from a basketball standpoint, that is certainly not alone, and you are too, Jay, is that this combination of pace and space basketball with these athletes covering so much ground in the game today, the way they do with the shooting and the speed, and then still having the 82 game schedule, that is, eventually why we see, so many tires getting blown out late in the season. And, he had made an analogy to, as far as the physicality and the pace of the game, that, these are now 40-mile-an-hour car wrecks instead of 20-mile-an-hour car wrecks. So it's like, okay, if you're not going to change the games, then do you need to change the game? But right now, obviously, the focus is on tanking and going a different way about it.
I vote for hockey-style substitutions, where you can just bring in, like, you don't stop the clock. You just bring in, like, 4 guys, and the other 4, like, leave the floor. Yeah, absolutely. Mike Brown, David Adelman, Steve Kerr. How many, if any, will be on a sideline for the team they're currently with next year, if you had to guess based on what you're hearing?
I mean, the Mike Brown one, I can't really answer because I got to know how they finish. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, Jim Dolan, their notoriously non-communicative owner, gave an interview a couple months ago and said that they're, they should be in the finals and then should win the finals. It was kind of both. So he's created finals or bust expectations. The Cavs don't look great. The Celtics have been a little up and down. Like I could see the Knicks getting there. So that one is TBD. Steve Kerr, I mean, that one, and I don't know. I don't know which way I think that's going to go.
That's weird.
I mean, if I got to pick a number, I'll say 2 out of the 3, but I'm, not very confident in that. I mean, David, I don't think is going anywhere. Now, things are crazy in this league. I have no reason to think. I know it's a bad time for them, but yeah, I mean, that one I don't think is going to change.
Can I give you my theory on what's going to happen?
Sure.
I think for the first time in a long time, we're going to see a coach trade. So end of the year, Steve Kerr to the Knicks, Mike Brown to the Warriors. Steve Kerr returns to the place he was originally supposed to go under Phil Jackson. He's not done coaching. He goes to New York and gets to coach them. Then Mike Brown returns to the Warriors to replace Steve Kerr, and everybody loves Mike Brown there. On a scale of 0 to 100, what percentage chance would you say of that happening?
Must be nice to be a radio guy to just throw stuff out there. Jeez.
I just throw it on the wall.
You're the worst, man. Like, because you know things, you talk to people. So one day you're a reporter, the next day and then I'm gonna look at social media when I get off the call, and it's gonna be like, oh. Knicks and Warriors talking coach trade.
According to the Sam Amick interview.
Sam didn't say down. Sam didn't say no.
All right. Okay. All right.
What is Steve Kerr's? What is he weighing? Like what is his
180?
That's what I was gonna say.
After a meal, though, I didn't finish. What do you think he is debating on as far as? I mean, is he tired with that organization? Tired of the job itself? A reset? Like, what do you think there, Sam?
I'm such a child. Dave got me on the wrong track.
Sorry,
he's debating steak or fish. I don't know what he's debating. I think I don't know. I keep saying this. I think there is some connective tissue between his experience now and what Bob Myers went through a couple of years ago. And the one thing that, like, when Bob left, the Warriors pushed back on some of the reporting I had at the time, which is like, first of all, Bob thought he deserved to be the highest paid executive in basketball. And, that was a point of contention. And then also I do think the Warriors would keep Steve as the highest paid coach in basketball if he wants to stay, but that's not nothing. Like, you're probably going to go from 17 million to 20 million. It's a lot of money for a coach. The other thing is just the relationship with the Lakers, and it's always so nuanced to get into this because, again, we joke about social media, like everything on social media is so binary. Like, I'm not saying, oh, there's an issue here. I'm saying that they have years of experience together, and I do think some element of this is Steve wanting to get their updated vision of how to run the basketball side of things, what they think of the roster. Alignment is the word that we have heard, over and over again. And that word wouldn't get highlighted if there wasn't a lack of alignment at times. And so I think that's part of it. As a subplot, you've certainly got the stuff that's been reported on about Steve's political views and his world views and how vocal he has been on, matters beyond basketball that has inspired a lot of people and angered some others, and how like the ownership always, were there times when they wished he would, shut up and coach, for lack of a better way of putting it. I think, that making sure that Steve feels like he can be himself in his work environment and that he is supported, I think is also part of this. And then just that's all the Warrior stuff. Then the other big piece of the puzzle is, are there just other things he's wanting to do?
Sure.
Speculated about him getting into politics is, coaching wise, he has flat out said, like, I'm not going to coach another team. I'm not leaving Steph Curry to go coach another NBA team, NBA player. But I think there's a lot to it, and we'll see where it goes.
How likely do you think it is that, and I know there's a sunset clause, I think in 2 or 3 years if it goes through, but what is your feel on the likelihood of these lottery proposals that you reported on a couple of days ago actually being enacted as is?
I mean, there's only one now, which tells you they've gone from 3 to 1. It's kind of a little bit of a hybrid, or, kind of a combination of the 3 is the one they're on now. And I do think it will go through. I think changes could still be made between now and then. There's another competition committee meeting today, actually. And then there's a GM meeting in Chicago later in, I don't know if we're in May yet. We're not, May 10th, something like that. So a few more meetings where GMs, the coaches on the competition committee, even players are part of the competition committee. They will weigh in with thoughts and tweaks will be made. There's some kind of loopholes, I think, that need to get firmed up in this proposal. I had someone ask me a question yesterday that I need to get an answer to, like, okay, you're not allowed to have back-to-back number 1 picks, but what if you have somebody else's pick that lands at number 1? Are you getting that taken away from you, or do you get it? I don't know the answer to that. There's other stuff. I mean, this one I don't think is going to change, but it's pretty wild. Is like, as you guys know, the 9-10 seeds have the same odds of getting the number 1 pick as the bottom 3, the relegated tier. And so within that, though, it means that you could have a Cinderella run from a 9 or 10 team that goes all the way and wins the championship, and which is obviously extremely unlikely, but then but is still in the lottery and would have a shot at the number 1 pick. So there's a lot of things that have made people uncomfortable, and we'll see what kind of changes get made in the next month. That vote is May 28th, so we got some time.
Yeah, I know it's still in its infancy as far as getting out there to the public, but you're dealing with playoff circles right now, Sam, but you do talk to people. What are some of the things you're hearing from NBA people about that proposal?
I mean, that stuff, Jay, is a lot of it, like people questioning, did they think through all the different scenarios? I mean, and that's the funniest part about this culture of tanking and just pro sports in general, is like you better firm up all the cracks, because people are going to exploit them and find them. And so, making sure that you have gamed out every single aspect of what you're proposing is important. And if people haven't seen the reporting, I mean, it's also, you cannot have 3 top 5 picks in a row. There's just all these regulations, and people have pointed out that, like, that one in particular would have eliminated, like the Pistons and the Spurs, 2 other teams. I think there were 4 teams in like the last 10 years that built their team that way, by having 3 top 5 picks in a row. So, there's an acceptance from most people I talk to that something has to get done, an acknowledgement that this probably qualifies as an overcorrection, But then the sunset clause, which is what they're calling the fact that it has to, by 2029, if this gets voted through now, it would have to get voted through again, or they would look at other options. That, I think, has eased some concerns where people think we just got to buckle down and deal with this for a couple years, and then figure it out again. So, but if it was permanent, I think you'd see more angst.
Oh, I think we all know one thing, that no matter how it ends up, at some point in the next couple of years, the Kings will get the number one pick, and it will end up having to turn into a second-round pick or something, because it will, in fact, screw them. But at least it's easy, much like the salary cap and the aprons and all. Very easy to digest for the average fan, Sam. We appreciate that. Last thing, did you see the Bill Simmons LeBron stat that I'm loving? It's my favorite stat of the week. Did you see this earlier today or yesterday?
I don't think so.
This you're gonna love this. If you round it, to the nearest number, in over 1,600 games that he's played in, LeBron James is basically averaging 27 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. In the over 1,600 games he's played in, LeBron James has never had a stat line of 27, 7, and 7. Not once.
That is wild.
Isn't that's the most insane?
Yeah.
And I looked it up and saw other people looking it up. It's accurate. Like, he averages like 26.8 points and 7.4 boards, whatever. But you round it. He's a 20. Yeah, he's a 27, 7, and 7 guy. Just the simple fact that if I told you in over 1,600 games, LeBron has never had 27, 7, and 7, I don't think you'd believe that. But the fact that that's also what he averages, that's your stat. See, don't say we never give you anything.
And you're just all over the place today. I will say, since we got to probably go. And we didn't talk to actual playoffs very much. You guys clearly are just mad that your team's not in the playoffs.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, it's wild. I'm on Lakers Rockets, and you talk about LeBron and just storytelling and framing of legacies and all the stuff we end up getting into. It's a little bit of a whiplash right now for me, because we've gone from celebrating how incredible he was in those first 3 games and talking about this being the latest thing to put on the resume, to like, oh boy, is he about to be part of a group that is the first team ever to blow a 3-0 lead? I don't know if you guys think that's still in the cards, but it obviously is. Yeah, no, I mean, it's getting tight in this series for sure. Going into tomorrow night is Game 6, and then Game 7 would be Sunday if they have one.
Also, if he sticks with it, this LeBron guy is going to be a Hall of Famer.
Maybe.
I think.
It's early.
I think.
Yeah. Are you following that series, by the way? Are you going to Houston?
No, I'm first round, I don't like doing like a full series. I did Game 1 and 2, and I did 5. But I'm going back home today. I'm in LA right now. But because second round on, I end up hitting the road, and then you look up and you haven't seen your family in 2 months. So first round, try to keep it somewhat light.
Well, hopefully you get with we're going to follow your celebrity encounters throughout the playoffs. Yeah. Timothée Chalamet, thumbs down. Jason Sudeikis, thumbs up. And isn't that really exactly how we thought that would work out too? Yeah. Sam Amick, right?
Who's next? Who should I be targeting here?
Denzel.
For the middle-aged crowd.
Denzel.
See that one. I absolutely should have already done. Yeah. He loves talking to my friend and colleague, Brad Turner of the LA Times. And so basically he'll come over to press row at games and just chop it up with BT, as we call him. So, I mean, that one's not that hard. If I want to meet Denzel, you just got to go hang with BT.
Get a picture.
But that's another good one for sure.
If you do talk to him, you tell him I said hello. Yeah. That's my old friend. Denzel and I go back 20 years, 15 years. Used to talk every week when his son was playing running back for the Mountain Lions, and I was doing sidelines.
Oh, that's right. I thought you were being facetious.
No. I asked him for an interview once. I've told this story. I asked him for an interview. I said, "Hey, can we talk about your son?" And he just looked at me and he goes, "Son, I'm just here to watch the game." And then he walked away. I felt like a foot tall. Yeah. But before the end of the season, he found out I had the stats at halftime, and he'd come over and he'd ask to look at them, and we'd talk about the first half, and that became a whole thing. So there you go. You say Carmichael Dave says what's up, and he'll be like, "Huh?" It'll be fun for everyone.
I agree.
See you,
I hope
buddy.
you're okay. That sounds traumatic.
Have a wonderful week. We'll talk to you soon.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye. That's Sam Amick. We're, as usual, and that's fine, late for a break, a very short break. When we come back, we'll go around the diamond, and I'll ask a question to Jason I meant to ask earlier. We'll do all that right after this.
The California Classic is coming home. The Kings will host the Brooklyn Nets, Milwaukee Bucks, and Golden State Warriors at the G1Z for a preseason showcase. To bring some extra fireworks to 4th of July weekend, head to Sactownsports.com for all the details.
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sactown Sports 1140.
Wendy's new Biggie Deals lets you choose whatever you're in the mood for. It's like a music mixing board of deals, and you're the producer. Go with some chill folk music with a JBC in the $4 Biggie Bite snack. Try the drum and bass of deals with a double stack in the $6 Biggie bag. Or go full-on sandwich symphony with an $8 Biggie bundle, the grand finale of snacking. And the best part? They all come with napkins. $4, $6, and $8 Biggie Deals how you want them at Wendy's.
Price and participation may vary. Single items at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii.
Check engine or ABS light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Support comes from Amazon Business. Unlock smart business buying with fast, free delivery on millions of items and practical AI innovations that automate repetitive tasks so you can make smarter decisions faster. Learn more at AmazonBusiness.com.
Country in the Park is back. May 8th and 9th at Cal Expo. Miranda Lambert. John Party. Chris Young. Turnpike Troubadours. Dylan Scott and more. Line dancing live DJs, Mechanical Bulls, huge festival area, and food trucks. Tickets start at only $68. Country in the Park. May 8th and 9th at Cal Expo with Naturewood Home Furnishings, Metro by T-Mobile, and A1 Appliance. More info at CITPFest.com. The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
on Sactown Sports.
Hey, Chris, the mom still has her Mountain Lions t-shirt, but it doesn't.
Classic, vintage.
Yeah, exactly. That is vintage. So, Jason, I was going to ask you this during Threefer. We got we started talking about the NBA a lot, or to be fair, something else, probably movies. You were at the A's game last night.
Had a blast.
Now, you had like a 19-run differential for the bat or something.
Yeah. I'm going to track it all season, see if I can catch up.
Where are you at right now?
Now it's like 16.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Okay.
Close the gap a little.
A's obviously won. Now, the Rangers unfortunately won as well, but...
And Seattle. Seattle's the one that's closest.
Seattle is a game back. The Rangers are a game and a half back. A's now 2 games over 500. A's made it interesting in the 9th. But in the end, they got the win. And after the game, I was watching the post-game. Former KHTKer Chris Townsend.
Townie
on the post-game TV side said... Oh, I'm sorry, Chris, did you have something to say?
No.
Okay. Townie said in the post-game that this might have been the most important, the biggest win for the Athletics at home in Sacramento since they got here.
Wow.
He said,
I didn't know it was such a special game.
So does that mean your streak is the curse is lifted?
I mean, if I was in attendance for the biggest win.
He said it might be the biggest win. It might be the biggest win in A's since they've been here at home. Biggest home win.
One, I don't know if that's true, but if it is, that's fine. But I would say that win is coming.
Oh, like even if that it's down the line.
If this is King of the Mountain, it won't last long. Because if this season is going to go well,
Yeah.
which right now it's going okay. I mean, they're in first. They'll take it. I don't think they're necessarily thriving, but they're taking advantage of they had a slow start, and now they're on top of a division that's underperforming, I would say. But, look, you got to capitalize on that, and they're doing that. But I think if they're going to really get to where they want to go, they're going to have to play better than they are, and there'll be bigger wins ahead.
Remember yesterday that we had the question, like, at what point, what's the line of demarcation to where you go, these guys are actually competitors?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this.
I think they're already there.
Okay.
Yeah, they're competitors.
So
it's a good baseball team.
By the same token, then, have we already passed the point to where if the A's don't make the postseason, it's now a disappointment? I'm not. Of course, it's always disappointing if you don't make the postseason. But I'm saying, like,
no, I'm not going to say that.
Okay, it'd be like the kind of disappointment where it's like, oh, they blew it. Like this is a postseason team.
Yeah,
and they underachieved.
I mean, what are they 2 above 500?
Yeah.
So let's say they play at that rate the rest of the year, roughly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to get them, well, we'll just say they're around 84 wins.
Yeah.
85. So a few above 500. Yeah. But Seattle wins 90, and Texas wins 88, and then the Yankees and Guardians and a few other teams get in, and they didn't get in just based on – it would be disappointing that they didn't make it, but I wouldn't go, man, they had a bad year. Like, this is a team that's still going that way, and it has flaws. But what's encouraging to me – is they are winning more of their games from pitching than hitting, and I don't think that's their strength.
Yeah, that is true.
So, like, I feel like every time, they got a chance because it's this offense. I was looking at the board last night. I'm like, oh, my gosh, Kurtz is hitting what? Rooker's at what? Like, just see the board. I'm like, Butler? Then, like, nobody. Wilson's getting going. Cortez has been good. But other than that, it's like, man, this lineup is – McNeil's been all right. But nobody's, like, crushing it.
And that's not what everyone was expecting.
Right. So either last year was abnormal, an outlier, or if that gets going, to me, that's really encouraging, while this pitching is done better than a lot of people thought.
Rooker hitting 111. Denzel Clark 170. Lawrence Butler 187. Soderstrom 211. Geloff 226. Kurtz 233. Muncy 239. Jacob Wilson, there you go, 285 on up. Now, guys like Shea Langoliers are batting 314. Cortez has been on fire. He's batting 400. But, yeah, that's a lot of firepower.
Yeah, and then a guy like Severino pitched last night, who was their ace, and has not performed that well. And he gives up a run in the first, but by the end, you're like, there he goes. I mean, he had a nice outing.
And it makes you wonder, we talked about this before, if they're still, right here towards the trade deadline. I mean, they've got some prospects. They've got some folk that they could use. Are they going to pull the trigger? Severino, 7 innings, 6 runners, 1 earned, and 8 Ks. Brings his ERA down to 4.46. Anyways. Yeah. Good outing for him.
Sure.
The Giants were rained out yesterday. They played a doubleheader in Philly today, which is funny because the first doubleheader I ever saw in my life was the Giants and Phillies at Candlestick Park. Thank you very much. You mentioned also Nick drew a walk for the 18th.
Nick who?
Nick Kurtz drew a walk for the 18th consecutive game.
Just cross that out.
It's in the notes. Read the rundown.
Cross that out.
Yeah, 18th consecutive game, tying a mark last done by this person that Chris will tell you about and what's hot, what's not. See, I tried to save it for you.
There you go.
Well, that's good. Hey, he's getting on. That's in the very next segment.
Yeah. Are you believing in the A's?
I want to. I really.
It's April also.
May
tomorrow.
I am rooting for it.
Yeah.
I really want to, but I think in the end they're gonna need another arm.
Yeah, a couple. I think. Starting
yeah. I think they have the offense.
And the year that Mason Miller's having too.
I know. But I still do that move.
Yeah.
I don't even know if DeVries is going to be the guy, but
right. But the potential there. Yeah.
And they're going to end up having it. They would have lost Miller to
somebody
at some point. Anyways, I mean, it's a pretty damn good return. I can't really fault them for that. But yeah, he'd be nice to have the old bully. By the way, this is right around the anniversary of this. This was making the rounds yesterday. Charles Barkley can be very funny sometimes. This is one of those occasions. And my computer's not working. And now I think it is.
Disappointed in New Orleans. Where they going, Chuck?
Galveston. That dirty ass water. We're not even gonna send them to Cancun. We're gonna send them to Galveston with that dirty ass water be washing up on the shore. You people think they're in the beach. Y'all located. We gonna send y'all to Cancun. Y'all drive y'all quit. Drive your ass down to Galveston. Come on, man.
So they're not taking a little.
Come on, they didn't even try, man. No, we're not getting them no plane ticket to the beach. We send their ass to Galveston, Texas, right where that dirty water washed up on the beach. They can't even get in the water.
Chuck's done. He's done. He's a Texas guy, too.
Oklahoma City. 185 in game 3. It's
a bunch of threes. I'm looking forward to it.
Galveston called.
That's the way it looks. That's exactly the way it looked down there. The Rockets tricked me. They told me we were going to the beach for training camp. They took me to Galveston. You couldn't even go in the water. Dirty ass water.
I think it would Ernie lose too.
Ernie. I don't want the Beehive and Jay after Chuck. Just knows I apologize. I do not want the Beehive and Jay after me.
So how do you like Galveston now? It's beautiful.
We're not going there.
Would you go on vacation? You've got a chance.
Oh, hell no, I ain't going on vacation.
You've got a chance to wipe the slate clean here.
You got to just say, I would go to Galveston. Let me tell you something. That water's so dirty, I'd rather go to San Antonio. I'd rather go to San Antonio with them big old women. No, I'm not going to Galveston. I want to go to the beach down in the river walk and watch them big old women walk around San Antonio.
So you know what? You know what sets him off. Okay, so you know what? We're going to
rather go, Chuck? San Antonio. You know, that's what they invented Victoria's Secret, Chuck. Why is it secret? Because them little women down there, they can't get in them cute little underwear. They wear bloomers down in San Antonio. Oh, my God.
Somehow,
Victoria's Secret down there.
Somehow we are going to transition from that to this.
You like no parts of Texas.
Oh, my goodness. I think the only one who has a running bit better than Chuck on San Antonio is, have you ever heard Vernon Maxwell talk about Utah?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God. He is absolutely.
I thought you were going to say me with Seattle.
No. We'll take a break.
As a matter of fact, no.
When we come back, what's hot? I don't know. Who could it be?
It's not him.
Oh, you switched it up?
I have to.
I didn't say,
fill in the pieces.
But I didn't say. I said he tied to Mark last done by this guy.
Well, that guy's not hot.
Well, you don't know that. What's not and streaking. Jason, is it getting serious yet?
More than serious.
You think it's more than serious? Yeah. You think it's like an action movie?
Period piece.
We'll talk about that next.
The California Classic is coming home. The Kings will host the Brooklyn Nets, Milwaukee Bucks, and Golden State Warriors at the G1Z for a preseason showcase. To bring some extra fireworks to 4th of July weekend, head to SactownSports.com for all the details.
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a procurement manager for a hospital system, she keeps every facility in her network stocked and ready. That's why she counts on Grainger to be her single source for thousands of products, from disinfectants to lighting, air filters, and more. And with fast, dependable delivery, Grainger helps her keep every facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
To 15-year-old Harper, buying an $80 vintage rock t-shirt is a great investment. To Harper's mom, this logic has a few holes in it. So she helped Harper open a Wells Fargo Clear Access banking account. With no overdraft fees and tools to track spending, Harper's learning, one heavy metal tee at a time. However you make money work, Wells Fargo can work with that.
Terms apply. Visit wellsfargo.com/deposit disclosures for fees and details.
No way. Gas prices shot up again.
I know, but I got us covered.
So generous. What's your deal?
What's my deal? I went to Metro and saved. Got 4 lines for just $25 each and 4 free new Samsung Galaxy A17 5G phones, and all on the T-Mobile network.
Ah, how about we go to Metro today?
Get that more for your money feeling. Visit your Metro by T-Mobile store. Just bring your numbers. Net available if you've been with Metro or T-Mobile in the past 180 days.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot.
And what's not?
It's not good.
Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
Well, now we got to know, Chris. Who's hot?
Aaron Judge and Ben Rice.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So far in the Yankees' first 30 games, they have combined for 22 home runs and 42 walks. The only other teammates to combine for both marks through 30 games in the MLB history are
Jim Rice and Fred Lynn.
No.
Let's see. I don't know.
Mark McGwire and Jim Edmonds in 2000, and Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig in 1930.
Sounds like Aaron Judge is pretty amazing.
He's okay.
Well, he's hot.
Well, who's not?
It was okay.
The Utah Mammoth.
By the way, Barry Bonds is who? Nick Kurtz. Yeah, caught. Who's not? The Woolly Mammoths?
The Utah Mammoth.
Oh.
In NHL history, there have been 29 instances of team leading in the third period in each of the first 5 games of a playoff series. Of the 29 teams, 28 were either winning the series or had already won the series after 5 games. Except for this year. The Golden Knights lead the series 3-2, even though the Mammoth had the lead in the third period for each of the 5 games.
I mean, it went to double overtime last night. What the heck more do you want? My goodness.
I'm guessing the people of Utah would rather have a win.
Oh, I guess so.
Especially
clock, 20 seconds left on this Utah power play. Vegas off ice, an aggressive stance. Steal by Howden. Scores!
How'd he score that?
Well, unsuspecting pressure.
How about that? Sorry, Utah. But you know what? All that much more sweeter if they win it.
Yep.
All that much more sweeter. All right, what do you say, ladies and gentlemen?
What do you say?
Jason says it's getting serious. Let's find out. Let's go streaking.
It's time to go streaking.
We're going streaking!
Who is the Nostradamus of MLB? Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go streaking.
What the hell are you doing? We're streaking!
Oh, that's
Carmichael Dave, you were at 8.
Whoa.
I'm at 1. Chris is at 4. So let's kind of go in order to save the drama. Me at 1. And I said, well, I'm going to the game.
Are you going?
So I'm taking friend of the show, Brent Rooker.
He is friend of the show.
And I watched him get in that batter's box, and I was cheering for Mr. Rooker. I'm like, come on, Brent. Hey, Brent, give me a hit.
Give me a hit. Come on, Brent.
Mister. You promised me a home run.
Mister.
He got it 4 times, and Brent Rooker went 0 for 4.
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, because you are dirt!
Just can't get it going. I'm at 0.
Jeez.
Chris is at 4. The day before, he had Manny Machado, but he didn't play.
Manny Machado.
Yesterday, he took Yordan Alvarez.
Maidon?
No, Yordan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Yordan.
Yeah, Yordan.
He had a DNP. They had a rainout. So Chris is maintaining it 4. But the eyes are on America's hero, Carmichael Dave. Who yesterday picked Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And you said, you know what? He's not going to get a hit. You would guarantee this.
I was pretty sure he was not going to get a hit.
And your senses were really strong. He got up 3 times.
Yeah.
He went 3 for 3.
I said he wasn't going to get a hit. He got 3. Yeah. My senses once again coming through in the clutch.
So
you can't pick him too.
Well,
yeah, he did. You blocked Chris getting 3 hits.
Because I knew he'd get a hit.
So I've got a clean slate. Chris is still at 4. Dave, you're at 9. Trying to get to double digits.
I think when it gets to double digits,
then it's really serious.
Then I think it's serious. And what do we say yours was?
17.
So I am halfway there, living on a prayer.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm at 8 or 9.
Close. You're at 9.
I'm at 9. Yeah, I'm over halfway there.
Yeah.
But today is when it ends.
Yep.
And to celebrate the ending, I was going to go international. Mm-hmm. So we can bring this up tomorrow because this is the guy I should have picked. The guy Dave loves L.A. Dave loves it. No. Nope. No. I was going to go international with Carlos Correa. Mm-hmm. And that's the guy who will get a hit. I'm going to go with my guy with 4 names. Ellie. Day. Mm-hmm. La.
What else?
Cruz. They're not booing. They're saying Cruz.
Really?
You think they do that to him? Do they do Cruz?
Yeah, they should.
They should.
Yeah.
Cruz.
I'm going to go with, here's a guy.
One
of Chris's favorite guys. He's on a heater right now.
Yeah.
The rookie phenom from the Tigers. McGonigal. Kevin McGonigal.
You're taking McGonigal.
Yeah.
Wow. He is on a heater.
I think he's in his 30 games or 25 games, he's had a hit in 20 games.
Yeah.
So and I think one of those, I picked him.
Yeah.
And he didn't get a hit.
I discovered him.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, what? Like what? Like freaking continent?
Yeah.
What do you, Chris?
Is that one guy still saying,
Yeah, why does Chris pick McGonigal all the time?
You discovered McGonigal. You're saying that?
Yeah.
So you were
in the game of streaking.
Basically, you're Chris Columbus.
Yeah.
You are Christopher Columbus. That guy right there.
He's a discoverer. So who are you taking, Chris?
I will take. Oh, is it okay if I take Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now? Is that fine?
If you want,
is that okay?
If you want his sloppy at bats, leftovers, go ahead. Take him.
Do you want him, Chris?
Yeah. He's my guy before he was Dave's again.
That's not true. I picked him first yesterday, and then you said, "Excuse me, sir, might I team up with you?" I didn't want your stupid action movie crap all over my pick.
Glad you don't care about it.
Not thinking about it at all.
I only care about it because it's stupid. I'm not like, here's the difference. He thinks he's getting a W here because I keep bringing it up, and I'm not sitting at home going like, Chris.
No, you're doing it at the show.
It's not an action movie. It's funny because it's stupid.
Yeah.
What's today going to be? Is ice cream cold?
No, I'm going to wait May 17th. I'll think of something to poke at you for.
I'm going to put it in my calendar.
When Chris jabs out.
How would I label that, by the way? That's a Sunday, dude. Oh, no, wait. Yep, that's a Sunday. You're gonna come after me on a Sunday?
Gonna ruin your Sunday.
Chris is also really good at, like, sometimes he'll do that to me when I'm on vacation too, just randomly.
Oh, that was when we would have.
Yeah, there's motive behind that.
Yeah, that was when we
you're
would.
Trying to fire me up to get the over.
Yeah,
I know what you're doing on the tweets. I know what he's doing when he does it. I know what he's doing when he does it.
I just couldn't help myself.
Exactly what he's doing when he does it.
I'm not gonna fall for it 4 times.
Right? Next time I fall.
Oh, that's the best bread you've ever had, Dave, on your vacation? The best bread.
Well, now we know, Chris. Do not text me in the beginning of July. Because that's when I'm gone. No text from you. You can text me July 1st.
Okay.
You're not allowed to text me.
Canada Day.
From now until July 1st, he can text you.
Yes. And then from July 1st, you can't text me until I come back.
Can you text him?
If he doesn't text me, I won't text him. We'll see who can go longer. Hello.
What do you think is the longest right now you could go without your phone?
Easily 7 to 8 hours. Yeah.
Sleeping?
Yeah. What? You think that I'm on my phone a lot for, like, honestly, here's something neither of you guys have noticed. I've been kind of waiting for it, but since you brought it up, neither of you guys have noticed I've not been tweeting a lot lately. My tweet output has cratered. Now, I'm not saying I'm not tweeting at all. I'm saying it has cratered over the last month or so. Cratered.
Is that because the Kings aren't playing, or?
I don't know. I just am not. It's like, all right.
How many tweets in the last month or last week?
I don't. I wish there was a way I could tell. Without like
for how long?
Manually counting. But let's just see. So today, I tweeted that Tears for Fears factoid this morning. Okay. Yesterday, I tweeted about Mickey Arison. I quote tweeted that it was the 13-year anniversary of Saving the Kings. And as I always do, I retweeted our interview, or when we talked about the draft lottery, the station. And then I started the day tweeting about YouTube TVs. I had 4 tweets yesterday.
I am impressed.
That's what I'm saying. I've cratered. The day before, I tweeted twice.
Wow.
One was retweeting the Lou Wolf interview, and one was a picture of the dogs when I was dog sitting. The day before that, I tweeted once about Matt Fitzpatrick and his brother. Oh, yeah. It was a 3-part tweet, but I tweeted once. Day before that, I tweeted once. It was an artichoke being artichoke.
I watched that.
Day before that, I tweeted 3 times. I'm just saying, I've cratered. I'm just taking a little break.
Oh. It's the playoffs. You've gone dark.
I'm going to use that term, but
Someone tweet Dave about action movies and superhero movies.
For the first time since 2014, by the way, there are 6 first-round series that will go 6 games. How about that? 6. And
let's worry about tanking, though.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. And by the way, the real reason they're into it, though, Jason, is because nobody's watching the NBA anymore. Have you heard it's dead? Because I just received this an hour ago from NBA Communications. When I say like everybody did who follows them, sorry. The NBA playoffs are delivering their highest viewership in 33 years, with an average of 3.91 million viewers per game across ABC, ESPN, NBC Peacock, and Amazon Prime Video. I'll bet you there's I haven't clicked on this tweet yet. I guarantee you there's people in these replies who are like, nuh-uh, or something like that. They're like actually triggered by this. Let's see.
Yeah, because I have seen complaints about, where's the game?
Yeah, right.
What channel, what stream, what service?
People are watching for Wemby and Thunder and to see if LeBron will be eliminated. Too many different channels. Not watching. A lot of people are mad about the streaming, I guess. By the way, here's the other part, is that they're averaging 3.91, so just about 4 million viewers per game. But also, like, the one thing that's got to piss them off, too, is there's a significant amount of people, a non-insignificant amount of people, I'll say, that pirate everything. They how do you track that? Because if you can track it, you'd go after them, right? It's got to add another at least couple 100,000, 500,000. A lot of people are. What about the Bourne Identity movies, by the way? I meant to ask you that earlier. You watch them?
Yeah.
Okay. Chris?
I've seen all of them.
I think I've seen the first 2.
You know what? There's another one. Which is like, they're not Oscar-winning movies. There's fun.
Yeah.
There's fun. The one I haven't seen that I kind of need to see because everybody tells me it's good.
John Wick.
I finally saw the first one.
Oh.
Yeah,
nice.
where he kills the dog.
I think you would like that one and the second one, but I don't think you would care too much for the next 2.
Why?
It kind of like expands like the universe type of thing.
I don't need that. I haven't seen any of the Kingsmen.
Those are good.
People tell me they're good.
I saw the first one. It's pretty good.
I saw the first 2.
I like the first Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good, fun movie. But then I heard the second one was kind of dumb. So
No, second one is fun.
Is it fun?
Mm-hmm.
The one with Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly was awful.
Holmes and Watson.
Oh, was it terrible?
One of the worst movies I've ever seen.
How do you take Sherlock Holmes and add those two, and it's awful?
I don't know. I thought it would be great. The only good part was I was sitting between Sean and Chris, and they both laughed at a couple of things, and that made it
funny.
But it wasn't good.
I want to sit between. I want you and I to sit between Sean and Chris.
The last time we saw a movie together, and it was unfortunate. I think you were out of town. Was the Naked Gun movie, and at one point Sean said to Jason, "What is wrong with him?"
Yeah, like Sean got uncomfortable at Chris laughing.
The thing is, I can't remember if he did. I just remembered this. I can't remember if, I know we got a break. I can't remember if he did it in the restaurant or outside the restaurant. But I said something funny to Chris, and he laughed, and I got uncomfortable because was it in the restaurant?
It was. We just walked outside the door,
and he did the cack, and it was so loud.
We're meeting with Scott,
the client. Yeah, this client, and it was.
He was Reese. He was saying what the person said.
Yeah,
he's like, oh. Well, when he said that, and then I remembered it. It was basically like the whole time that we were meeting, it was like, okay, Chris, be calm, be professional. And so as soon as that first non-professional moment.
Over. They like shut Doko down. They cleared out the Tom's rhinoplasty or whatever that place. Oh, no, wait, that's from South Park. Tom's Watch Bar.
So close.
We'll take a break. Top of the hour. We'll start with the NBA. We'll do it next.
The Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter right to your email. Get your latest on the Sacramento Kings, athletics, and Republic FC with the Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter. Visit SactownSports.com to join.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-290-7100. That's 800-290-7100.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
KHD HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then
boom, with Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
All right, last hour of the show, getting more shade thrown my way for my movie list. It wasn't even my movie list. Movies that I have not seen. More people. Dave,
You've seen the classics like Anchorman.
Exactly. And what else, Chris?
Old School.
Yes.
Hangover.
Yes.
Dude.
What?
What happened in here while I was gone? Dude.
Not what you think.
Oh, what? Something happened.
I ate an egg.
What did you did?
Yeah.
You ate an egg?
Uh-huh.
Oh, God. I didn't know that. You know I'm not being dramatic.
Stinky.
I thought
I consumed it. I did not return it.
Yo. It is not like a hard-boiled egg?
Yeah.
Man. I was going to say, do you need a few minutes? Because we just pop out a hard-boiled egg and
I had a hard-boiled egg over there.
God,
I took it into the studio. Sorry.
No, that's fine. It's kind of impressive. But like, did you just eat it? Did you just raw dog it? Did you have salt and pepper?
Hard-boiled egg.
You just
kind of like that.
You know what? You didn't eat it all at once. You took a bite, didn't you? Yeah, because you
smell the.
You broke out the. Yeah. Oof.
That's. Yeah, I don't know. Can you eat it
No.
all at once? I guess you can.
I mean, it could be a lot.
Yeah. My apologies.
No need to apologize. It's just I didn't expect that. Like I came back in, I was like, "Holy God, Jason!"
No, I ate an egg. Now later, maybe.
No, maybe, definitely.
Yeah, but not for you.
Definitely maybe.
Definitely maybe. Isn't that a movie?
Saw it.
It's an album by Oasis.
Oh. From the 916, The Patriot is an awful movie.
Thank you.
Allowances for, quote, taking historical liberties. It makes zero attempts to offer any accuracy. Might as well be a Lethal Weapon movie set during the American Revolution. I hope this person doesn't like Inglourious Bastards then.
I think Inglourious Bastards wasn't going in being a historical.
It's not. We know that
Lethal
Mel Gibson wasn't freaking rolling around with double axes and a flag. Like we Lethal Weapon was good. We knew that. You have to come on, man. It's like when people argue about like the color of a wizard or something or the gender. It's like, bro, it's a wizard. They're not real. Well, Gandalf's supposed to look like that.
I know you like Harry Potter.
What are you talking about? It's a wizard, Harry.
Yeah.
I hear the Patriot. My wife hates the Patriot because I will.
I think Melissa and I have like the same movie taste.
I have also seen Biodome more than The Patriot.
She actually came correct a little bit over the weekend.
Encino Man.
I'll give her credit.
In the Army now.
We started talking about all the movies I was naming off these really like great movies.
Like,
and she was like, no.
Such as?
Then she was like, I admit it, I have horrible taste in movies. Like I like Son-in-Law more than
Son-in-Law is fantastic.
Loves Son-in-Law, loves Encino Man, loves all the Ernest Goes to movies. Like that's her realm. Encino. But then I say, oh, let's watch Tombstone. It's boring.
She gets it.
Okay, let's watch. I don't know, one of the Bourne Identity. It's just fighting.
So then, what's her suggestion?
I don't know because she also watches the worst television.
See, I would watch Son-in-Law over Bourne Identity.
Well, you know what, Chris? Why don't you just take over then? Let me out.
Everything.
That might have been the most defeated.
Just move in.
Dave's done.
Let's just because what I told her is I said it's one thing if it was you and me, but you're ruining our children.
Ruining
because my son comes downstairs and I'll see him every once. I'll walk through.
Watch Encino Man.
No, they're plopped down in the living room. Him right next to her,
making memories.
Watching. What is she watching?
Naked and Afraid.
No, that's the usual one. What's this new one she's watching? Oh God, it's I don't know. Something stupid on the face is what it is.
Pimple popper?
Not literally on the. God damn it.
What about that new Master Chef that's like a Survivor thing? Isn't that fun for the whole
She's
family?
probably watching that. I know she's watching the tournament.
But why wouldn't you be into that?
I don't. I like watching cooking shows that teach you things, that are educational. Like I like watching not Top Chef. I like watching Chef's Table on Netflix. I like watching even Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. You see techniques and stuff and recipe ideas. I've said this before. I don't like watching in the randomizer, and you've got vanilla ice cream, anchovies, fruit roll-ups, and champagne. You must make a dish in 30 minutes and go. I'm never doing that, and I don't care, and I can't taste it. So what is the point?
Yeah,
I don't see the point in that. That doesn't do anything for me. Beat Bobby Flay? Fine.
Right.
Hey, Bobby's making something. You make something. Let's see how it goes. Oh, look at that technique. Oh, I'll try that one. I made cacio e pepe last night using a technique I watched on a show. It was the best cacio e pepe I'd ever made in my life because of what I learned on the show.
I have no idea what that is.
Cacio e pepe?
So.
It's maybe it's one of the oldest, if not maybe the oldest dish and simplest dish that's still commonly served. Cacio e pepe. It's a Roman dish. It should have 3 basic ingredients. You've got pasta, usually like a spaghetti, or we use angel hair.
Best choice.
It's got grated Parmigiano Reggiano.
Okay.
And it has black pepper. And that's it.
Oh.
You boil the noodles.
I do know what it is.
You boil the noodles. You drain them. You take a ladle full of the pasta water because it's got the stuff in it that thickens.
Nothing.
You whisk in the Parmigiano Reggiano until it makes this like creamy sauce, and then add the pepper and toss it all, and it's one of the oldest dishes in the world. Well, what I learned is, so last night for the first time, I did all of that, but I took the black peppercorns. I usually just add pepper. I took the whole black peppercorns and I toasted them to release their essential oils, and then I ground them in my little mortar and pestle, which created like different textures of pepper. And then I added that in. I am telling you, it made all the difference in the world. It made all the difference in the world. It was so peppery and good.
Good for you.
Alton Brown, Good Eats, maybe the greatest food show of all time. Gets into food science, explains it in modern terms, different techniques, stuff like that, all day long. I'll watch Good Eats. I'll watch Good Eats Reloaded. I'll watch Good Eats Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Yes, fam, you can add a little olive oil as well. All right, food talk, 1-800-920-11. This is almost a food show with some sports. Yeah. I feel like we're getting there. It's like food radio with some sports in
culture.
There. Yeah,
movies,
a little pop culture.
Entertainment.
Well, we talked about today. We did Tears for Fears.
Yeah.
We talked about food.
Yeah, movies. Sports business.
With Kelly Brothers. He's something. I don't know what he is.
Good business.
Ted Lasso with Sam Amick.
Yeah.
That's coming back.
Season 4?
Yep. He's coaching the women's team.
I need to see season 3. Yeah, I know, but
he's hardly in it.
Season 3, he's hardly in it? That's weird. Pistons kept their season alive last night with a Game 5 home win over Orlando. Cade Cunningham, my goodness gracious, boy, did he have a game. How about not 40, but 45 points. He was on fire.
Cade will drive it. Cade stops and fires, fills it up. Cade Cunningham with 31.3 seconds left, and he has just set a career playoff single-game scoring high with 45 points. The previous record held by the great Dave Bing with 44.
From a 408, you sound so pretentious right now talking about your ancient Roman dish. How long have you been waiting to work that into a convo? You're so excited Jason asked you what it was. Wow, what a D. You know, I did.
That wasn't me.
It sounds like something you'd say. So I didn't know how to respond, so I said, your mom's pretentious.
Good
I don't know. I kind of got him there.
Yeah, you win.
From the 801, if you want peak trash TV, it doesn't get better than the 90 Day Fiance universe. Yeah, that
looks intriguing. I haven't seen it.
90 Day Fiance?
Yeah. Not good?
Well, who am I to say? It's
come on.
Hey, they meet. What is it? You have 90 days to marry him or not? I don't know. I mean, all that dating. Because you know what part of it is, dude? It's because it's ruined for me by my sister. Because I know it's all fake. It's all
Maybe
fake.
This not. It's true
hey,
love.
say this thing. Now say that thing. Now let's use editing and music to make it look like they're like you could take the YouTube broadcast of this show, and if you gave it to the reality show people, you could make it look like any of us at any point hate the other. Well, not hard with me and Chris, but make it look like you and I hate each other, and like are ready to kill each other just based on music and editing.
Yeah.
I was asked the other day, does Dave hate you?
Does Dave hate you after working with you for almost half his life? Anyways, that text was me. Former King Dennis Schroeder saved his best for the fourth quarter.
He got it done.
Yeah, he absolutely got it done. Here's a 3.
Strus on the inbounds to Dennis Schroeder. What a performance tonight for Schroeder. Out of Germany. Schroeder, 3-ball. Got it! Oh, my! Dennis Schroeder, the shooter!
Dennis Schroeder, the shooter. Oh, that mean guy texted back.
Oh, what did he say?
It
might be
the
a lady.
worst possible response he could have given me. I'm actually triggered. No joke, on my kids, I'm so triggered right now, and I'm just going to admit it. He said I sounded pretentious. I said, your mom's pretentious. He responds, you're not wrong. I hate the way she's trying to educate me on stuff like she's better than me. Suck it, Mom. Like, I have to give him credit.
Great response.
I hate that. I have to actually, I got to.
Yeah, that was great. Perfect response.
I got to tip the cap to that. From the 916, and I'm going to do a voice here just because I know if he didn't use this voice, it's in his head, whoever this texter is. Now share Keon Ellis's stats, LOL. Okay. Well, I know that's how they meant it, too. Yeah. Keon Ellis in the game. Didn't. Did not play. And if we look at, what about the game before, though? The game before, he had no points in 4 minutes. But can I ask a question? Why are we happy? And when I say we, I'm talking about the texter. And by the way, why are we happy that Keon Ellis does poorly? Is it self-protection? Is it like, I'm just tired of Kings fans thinking he was the end-all, be-all? Like, I understand that, like, well, maybe it wasn't the worst move in the world. I'm fine with that.
It's the consistency of all of us, our fan base, because we're a little bit of everything. It's like, look what De'Aaron Fox is doing. Can you believe Mike Brown? Like, the bad luck, the seeing some success, and maybe even part is like, oh, good for De'Aaron. I like De'Aaron, or I like Mike Brown. Yeah. And then, here's a guy like Keon Ellis. At one point, some were like, this is the worst trade they could have ever done. Look what the first couple games when he was killing it. And then also now it's like, yeah, but look what he's doing now. It's like, wait, what do we're all over the place.
Yeah, well, I saw some tool yesterday wearing a Fox jersey backwards to brag about his win.
I saw someone too, but he was wearing sunglasses with it.
Where'd you get? You saw?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know.
Somewhere around here.
I don't remember, some competing station or something.
It was a media person?
Yeah, it was a media person. Oh. Not the best media personality in Sacramento. Not him. Might have been one of ours. Okay. Wearing a Fox jersey backwards.
We protect our own around here.
From the 916, Dave, you would love the cooking show Bong Appetit.
What?
Why does that sound like a weed show?
I think it is.
It is?
I think it's like a
but for like munchies?
Fusion type of thing.
Interesting. From the 916.
Egg.
Not happy about, this is Keon Ellis guy. Not happy. More of a shot at dumb Kings fans who overvalued him. Always calling out Mike Brown and Doug Christie, and there was a reason they were inconsistent with his playing time. I mean, I understand, but like, why not just, so what if they do better? I guess if they do better when they're not here, then you got to deal with the whole, like, we shouldn't have traded. I get it. But I also feels like bad karma to root for ex-Kings players to make ourselves feel better.
It's like when you trade a player in fantasy football.
And you want them to do poorly on
You feel like you won the trade, right?
I guess, but then
But also, we have to admit, there were fans like he was Michael Jordan.
No, you're
like,
right.
Okay, come on.
You're right about that.
You can like him.
Yeah.
And also not think he's the greatest player of all time.
I guess where I'm caught is I just feel bad because, like, if Keon Ellis is in this other chair next to us right now, he's like, what do I do?
Right,
I'm just trying
nothing.
to. All I did was be
Do my job.
undrafted and try to work my way through the G League.
I'm a success story. Really, he is. That's the exact kind of player you want to promote and highlight.
I wanted to be here. I wanted them to sign me. Like, I didn't want to do it. I love the fans. What I do?
Right.
Why are you rooting against me? What I do wrong?
Yeah. Why?
Why?
And I will say that's more towards the fans than the player themselves.
We're rooting against a perfectly nice young man's career to make fans we don't like their opinions of feel worse.
Mm-hmm.
That's so petty. And I'm not saying I don't do that. I'm just...
Well, then call me Tom.
I'm not happy Keon didn't play, says the 916. He's a great guy. Most fans wish him well. I just want people who think the Keon trade was disastrous for the Kings to be quiet. Well, it's not going to happen. I mean, they're going to get mad about something else.
Is it malpractice?
Why are we? Can I ask this? Then what about this? Hey, petty ass Kings fan. What about this one?
Careful.
PAK.
As the petty leader, I will take this.
Okay, all right. President of the Petty Ass Kings fan club there, Christopher Ladd. And I'm going to predict he's going to have some stupid-ass response that's going to trigger me. Instead of just standing there in his hypocrisy.
Okay.
Well, why are we so happy Keon Ellis didn't play? Where's all the noise about it was disastrous to trade Dennis Schroeder? Who dominated last night.
Are you being serious?
He dominated last night.
Schroeder can do no wrong.
Exactly. You're telling us.
That's
the wrong
to
guy.
you. You know what? You're excused from the conversation. Dennis Schroeder could go out and kill puppies. Yeah. And Chris would be like, well, the puppies probably did something wrong because he slapped Luka.
Yeah, no, he's forever. He's
okay.
He rides or dies with Schroeder.
Other petty Kings fans.
What did he do to Luka?
Flappy, bappy, wait.
Hold on. Play that one more time. Did that just trigger you?
Wait.
You know what that is? Oh, it's the same cadence.
Are you thinking of Seinfeld?
No. It's one of my favorite things you've ever done. Me? Play it again.
Oh.
Flappy, bappy, wait.
Chucky, ducky, quack, quack. That's what I'm saying. Why don't you go? Why isn't everybody saying, why did we trade Dennis Schroeder? Look what he did last night. Yet another Kings trade. Kill it in the playoffs.
I think
everybody hates that we acquired Dennis Schroeder.
No, the petty hat on, there weren't like a bunch of Kings fans saying like, why isn't Schroeder playing? Why isn't Schroeder playing? Schroeder needs more minutes.
They did not like the Schroeder signing. They thought he was overpaid. And then even when he was traded, it was like, oh, we had to sacrifice Keon Ellis just to get rid of Dennis Schroeder. Okay, fine. I'm not even saying they're wrong. But where's the noise now, if we're being honest? Well, Schroeder came off the bench, 19 points in 21 minutes. Donovan Mitchell said, I'm not going to check in the game. Dennis Schroeder is actually playing better than I am. Donovan Mitchell, all-star.
Yeah, this was actually a trade done. Like, I think one of the test examples would have been, because there were some people that wanted this. Hey, at this point in the season, let's go back 2 months ago, after the trade deadline, just buy out DeRozan.
Yeah.
Just buy out Russ.
Yeah.
So let's say they did on either one, and one of those two or both are in the playoffs on a team and doing what they're more than capable of doing, playing well, and like, was it worth it buying those guys? You know, that's because that's what we would do. If Westbrook went back to the Nuggets and had a game winner, a huge game off the bench, and did the things he's capable of, we'd be like, why did we buy him?
But why aren't we doing that with Dennis?
I don't know.
What is it about Dennis we're not doing that with?
I think some are. No.
I don't know.
Well, you've already explained that you're not on Twitter that much anymore.
From the 916, no one cares about Dennis. He was here for like 5 minutes and sucked. George Hill 2.0. I mean, okay.
But was Keon great here?
Look, I love Keon Ellis.
I do too, and I'm trying to figure out the rationale.
But I admit that there's a large part of me that was more in love with the player I think Keon Ellis can be. Keon Ellis and Davion Mitchell are very similar to me in the sense that, like, I guess I try to break things down to their bare minimum, and I guess part of me is like, well, how can we afford to get rid of guys like this? And we hold on to, I won't say names, but we hold on to this guy or that guy, and we're like the worst team in the NBA.
Well, I also think we change move the goalpost, change the narrative, whatever we want to say, because I don't recall a ton of people being brokenhearted about losing Davion. They like Davion.
Sure.
But when he left, he goes to Toronto.
Yeah.
When he went to Miami, he was a different player.
Uh-huh.
How do we get rid of Davion? Oh, because we now see a couple of nice stat nights. Like,
well, and
we move things.
Yeah.
Like, he was not that. I mean, he was fine in Toronto. I'm not trying to bag on him, but it's like, I feel like a player has a significant game, significant moments, and then we're like, bad move again by the Kings.
I think there's only one example where that was true. Like, the most laughable of all of them of all time of the why didn't we hold on to him? Do you remember? Like, the one where, like, there was a legitimate amount of Kings fans that were, like, retrospectively mad that we didn't hold on to him, but it made absolutely no sense. Chris, you're nodding your head.
I think I know.
All right, let me see. I'm gonna.
Wait, give me more of the framework.
Okay, let me see. There were this was a.
So they let him go or traded him? Or?
I think released him, but either way, he was a King, homegrown, and he went on to do some pretty great things.
Great things.
I mean, he did pretty well. Oh, you were like underlining my point. I thought you were being like great things.
No, I thought like. The player I'm thinking of, I wouldn't consider great at anything, but he was solid.
Hold on. Let's see. Okay, let's see if we're there.
I'm really confused. Do you think you two are talking about the same player?
I thought we did it first.
Were. But this is a player that, like, when I heard like, why we traded? It was like, dude, come on. Well, let me see. This is a player. Okay, this is a player. For 6 consecutive years, averaged double digits in rebounds.
Okay.
We're talking about the same guy?
I think so.
No, not once here. Well, yeah, not once here.
Double-digit points in rebounds?
Led the league in rebounds, as a matter of fact. One year.
Okay.
This is a player.
I'm having an inner fight now.
This is a player that 1 year, Jason, averaged 17 points and led the league at 14.1 rebounds.
Okay, there's no... Did he? No.
Homegrown.
I was thinking Hassan Whiteside, but I don't think that's who it is.
Exactly who it is.
He averaged what?
Hassan Whiteside averaged, so he was with the Kings. He was drafted in the DeMarcus Cousins year. He was drafted in the second round out of Marshall. He was 21 years old. He averaged, he played in one game his rookie year and had 2 fouls. That's literally the only stat.
I think I was at that game.
His second year, he played in 18 games. He averaged 1.6 points and 2 boards. He did not play in the NBA the next 2 years. He played everywhere in the world, including, I think, in Lebanon at one point. Catches on with Miami. And in his first year with Miami at 25, he averages 12 points and 10 boards. The next year, 14 points and 12 boards. The following year, 17 points, 14 boards, and was 5th in Defensive Player of the Year voting. He was on all defensive teams. 14 and 11.5, 12 and 11.5, 15.5 points, and 13.5 rebounds with Portland when he was 30. He came to Sac for 1 year, and, you know, he retired at 32. Anyways, here's my point. There were people that were like, see, we gave up on Hassan Whiteside. Guy's a borderline all-star. Led the league in rebounds. It's like, bro.
Literally none of the rest of the NBA wanted him.
He couldn't get on any team for 2 years. He played in a country where I think basketball is like this. It is like what darts are here. Like, you can't get mad at the Kings for that. Although, yes, Cousins and Whiteside as a front line would have been, I mean, come on. We'll take a break. From the 209.
Uh-oh.
Do you old heads, already starting out badly, have any memory of the Kansas City Kings players playoff series, anything before they moved? Dude, I was 7. Shut up.
Oh, you were alive?
I'm alive. I'm so alive. Who was that? Take a break. Can Jason get it without cheating? Find out next.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sactown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sactown Sports app.
When the dollar's convertibility into gold ended in 1971, gold was fixed at $35 an ounce. Fast forward to today, and the U.S. dollar has lost over 85% of its purchasing power. Meanwhile, gold has increased in value by over 12,000%. Central banks are buying gold at record levels. Major firms are holding significant positions in gold. And I choose to buy gold from Birch Gold Group. It's Dan Bongino, and it all starts with education. Birch Gold just announced their Learn and Earn Precious Metals event. This free online event rewards you for learning the basics of investing in precious metals. Sign up to get free silver on your next purchase if you qualify. And you can get even larger incentives as you go. The more you learn, the more you can earn. But act now. This special event only runs through April 30th. So text my name, Dan, to the number 989898 to join Birch Gold's Learn and Earn Precious Metals event by April 30th. Text Dan to 989898 today. Message and data rates may apply.
Is the volatility of the stock market driving you crazy? Is your retirement account sinking, yet you're getting older and you're starting to worry about, will I have enough for retirement? What about the money in the bank? These banks pay nothing these days. How do we get growth to get to retirement account? It's simple. Move into gold and silver. Want to know how to do it? Listen to my show, Striking Gold, with me, Kenny Michaels.
Did you try my Colombian tamales? They're delicious.
Yes, but the Mexican tamales I brought are better.
Colombian tamales wrapped in plantain leaves are unmatched, you know.
But the Mexican tamales wrapped in corn husks are the authentic ones.
At least we can agree that they taste better with Pepsi.
Without a doubt. Can you pass me a straw?
You mean a pitillo.
Tamales deserve Pepsi.
Card collectors know there's nothing as special as a rare one-of-one card. And now you can hear a very rare one-of-a-kind sports card show right here on Sactown Sports. Whitey Gleason here inviting you to join me and Mr. True Sports Cards himself, Emran Pilati, for the True Sports Card Show every Saturday morning at 10 on Sactown Sports. It's the only sports card radio show in the nation. For all your hobby needs, get to True Sports Cards, 6661 Stanford Ranch Road in Rockland. And for hobby, insight, and fun, join us for the True Sports Card Show Saturday mornings at 10 on Sactown Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is going to be fun.
It's time for What's on Deck, brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
Hello, Dave. Did you kill
Hey,
Jason?
Chris, where's Jason?
Is he still cheating?
Where's he at? Just you and me, huh?
He quit.
Is that it? Is it over? You think it was that Aggie 8? Just trying to figure out who. See when he gets back. Maybe he's off still trying to figure out who sang the song "I'm Alive." I think he's going to get it. Hey, man, just here being professionals. Wow. Are you eating another egg? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, are you eating an apple? Egg and apple. Great.
Wow, how long was that break?
Snack. 2.5. Did you look at the 4?
Maybe.
Yeah. Did you figure it out yet?
Okay, no, because they usually come to me right away.
I'm going to play password then.
Well, wait, I'm going to give you a name. The only I always go to this as a default, so I know I shouldn't even say it. It's not it.
Can I say that I'm having weird deja vu that you got this before? Not like within the last year? All right. Do you
Because the band I want to say, and I don't, it's like it's not Glass Tiger, is it?
It's not Glass Tiger who sings a different song that I like.
That's like, okay. That's
Chris,
the
do we
one.
have any game show music? No, probably not. I need some sort of password style music is what I need. Because I think we'll get it. But I want to see. Don't blurt it out because I want to see if you can get. So there's multiple words
for the band?
For the band.
Glass Tiger.
There's multiple words for the band, okay? So we'll start with the first word. Okay.
I'm really mad because this is the 80s.
The password is Jordan.
Air.
Actually.
Love and oh. Darn it.
Then my second one would have been, I was going to go with like Houston.
Love and
Rockets.
Don't blurt it out. As soon as
No,
I
I know.
I'm like,
I know.
Dang it.
Love and Rockets.
What did I say? Jordan? Air. Oh, Air.
Definitely.
Air Supply.
Air Supply. Great. Hey, they got a what's their?
Oh, they've got a lot.
No, but the one it was on what is it? All I Need? No, that's the guy who played Frisco on All My Children. Jack
Wagner. Black.
Glass Tiger.
Yeah, they say.
No, they.
What's their hit? They have one hit. What? Play it. I don't even know what that's called.
Don't forget me when I'm gone. My heart will break. Hey, banger.
I paid my taxes.
Banger. No, really? Come on.
No.
You're not giving it the banger, whatever thing?
Me.
Give the audience a chance. Maybe.
Did Love and Rockets have anything else?
No. I disagree.
Too many horns.
So Alive is better. No, play some of that.
Jason.
You don't think so?
I like So Alive, but it's not Glass Tiger.
Oh, yeah.
Chris will like this better. 100%. The girls in the background get it for it. I mean, that's well done.
Are you alive? Yeah, so alive.
But you're not rolling down the street blasting that.
Not the other either.
Oh, are you kidding me? Top down?
Yours or the Cars?
The Cars down, my top. Hey, girl. Beat. Want to race?
What are you doing, creep?
You want to race my heart? All right.
Love and Rockets.
All I need is somebody just texted Dinosaur. Just get out of here with Dinosaur Jr. Hey, Chris, you like Dinosaur Jr.?
Dinosaurs.
Roar.
Do they have Stegosaurus?
Roar. I'm a dinosaur. Roar. What's on deck? Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. I'm sure they're happy about sponsoring this right now. Knicks at Hawks. The Knocks. New York is up 3-2.
Yeah.
That's in Atalanta.
Okay.
You know, there's a soccer team called Atalanta, and it always bothers me.
Atalanta.
Huh?
Atalanta.
Yeah, whatever.
How do they spell it?
Atalanta.
Where are they from?
Like, what are we doing? Yeah, or is that Spain or something?
Italy.
Atalanta.
I believe in the Bologna, Lombardy region.
Bologna?
Why is it Bologna? Why isn't it Bologna?
They have a first name.
Yeah, it's OSCAR.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that one.
And
yeah, where's that
name.
gone? It's M-A-Y-E-R.
There's still bologna, isn't there?
Oh, yeah. There's people that swear by bologna, fried bologna sandwiches. I'm good.
When was the last time you had bologna?
Dude, easily elementary school, and not by choice. Used to mess with me, the nitrates or something. I don't know why.
I liked bologna and cheese back then. And it was the American cheese.
100%.
Yeah.
Here's where bologna got messed up for me for all time, is that somebody told me that bologna was just the inside of a hot dog in loaf form.
And that ruined it?
How would that ruin it?
Because it's like cold. And I don't know, that just seems weird to me. I admit.
Warm it.
I had a hot dog yesterday.
Bologna and cheese melt. I don't know. I've never
Seems
had
unhealthy.
We don't want to chili cheese and bologna?
Chili cheese and bologna?
Yes. Why?
You have a chili cheese hot dog.
It's a loaf.
Yeah, but that's like a deconstructed hot dog.
Yeah, we're chefs now.
That. What's next?
We're grown up.
You got to take a melon scoop and just melon baller and scoop out little balls of hot dog insides and serve it with some chili flecks.
A little dip, fried dip in it or something.
Yeah, get off of me. Celtics at Sixers. The Seltzers.
Seltzers.
I like that. That's in Philly. Boston is up 3-2. The Nuggets and Timberwolves. Never messing with that one, dude. I'm just not doing it. Nuggets and Timberwolves. That's in Minnesota. Hey, Wolves up 3-2. Hey. Jason, Knicks, Hawks, Celtics, Sixers, and Nuggets, Timberwolves. Which of those series end tonight? Two of them. Can I guess? Hold on. I know which ones. You're saying the Knicks will close out the Hawks in Atlanta, and you're saying the Celtics will close out the Sixers in Philly.
I am.
2 road wins. I say 1.
Okay.
You're
saying Knicks. No, you're saying Celtics.
I think Celtics.
Yeah. Bing bong.
Royals and A's.
Yeah.
Jace, don't know if you know this or not. That's some daytime baseball.
That is a day game today. Get out to the park. Have some
As a
fun.
matter of fact, the Phillies and Giants are
the Royals
getting underway right now, as a matter of fact.
I know. I'm watching Tigers and Braves over here. My guy McGonigal already 0 for 1. Come on.
McGonigal.
Running out of plate appearances.
Who did I took? Didn't I take an Astro? No, I was gonna Korea. But then I ended up taking Ellie De La Cruz. Ellie De La Cruz. And there's wow. You know what? There's a lot of daytime baseball today.
Get out there. Ditch school.
As a matter of fact,
work.
Do you know what the late game is?
Yes. I saw it. I forgot already, though.
So random. The late game is at 4:40.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Jays at Twins in Minnesota.
Yeah, 'cause that's the game Chris is picking. Yeah.
So you got a Giants, Phil's. See, this
is your day.
This is my day.
Doubleheader.
This is me and my guy, Chris Guernsey. Willie'd be gone. Brett would be, somewhere probably incarcerated.
Face down in the parking
lot. And there's Chris and I.
I thought it was you and your dad.
Oh, no, for the doubleheader. Yeah. The first doubleheader I ever saw at Candlestick was Giants and Phillies. No, this would be the day where Chris and I would cut school. I'd bring over a 2-liter of Tahitian treat or what's the Shasta one? Damn it, Tiki Punch.
Oh, Tiki Punch is money.
Oh, it's absolutely money. And then we bring some of them little 2 for 99-cent packs of candy, like some blue gummy sharks, maybe some peach rings.
Okay.
And we pile them all up in the middle.
House?
Oh, always his house because his dad was a truck driver.
Where's Mom?
Mom, I don't know. Wasn't in the picture. Yeah, Dad be on the road. So this kid.
No Ring cameras then.
No. So you had this 13, 14, 15-year-old kid be alone for days at a time. We didn't get any mischief or nothing. We, other than
watching some baseball,
skipping school, watching baseball.
Yeah.
We keep score
in the house. Both of you.
We keep score. We had a little score. We each had a little book we got for Christmas of. It was just scorecards, and like.
And you're going like, man, imagine we could be in math.
Right? That's fun.
We're doing our own math.
Yeah. Watching Jeff Treadway in the Braves or Bob Horner.
Oh, yeah. He could hit.
Jody Davis. 4 home runs in the game. Jody Davis in the Cubs.
Yeah. Jeff Blauser.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Watch Leo Mazzoni rocking back and forth in the dugout. TP.
Ron Gant.
Great pull.
Luis Polonia.
Otis Nixon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Luis Polonia. That's another. We're some old. We need some random old Cubs. Obviously, Hawk. Jody Davis. This is
Leon Durham.
Leon Durham's a great one. I used to have a Sports Illustrated photo in my room of Leon Durham sliding into home head first, and it was the old blue with the red C Cubs hat, and it was over his eyes when he slid. It was such a great look.
Mark Grace.
Yeah, Mark Grace. 86, I think. Yeah, because Mark Grace and Will Clark came up around the same time, and then both first basemen. And it's so funny when you look at. We were just talking about the 89 NLCS the other day when Clark went long on. Dude, Mark Grace's numbers in that series were. I think honestly, he had the best series ever for somebody that did not win the MVP. And it was just because Will Clark could not miss. Oh yeah. In the 5-game series, Mark Grace went 11 for 17 with 4 walks, a home run, and 8 RBI in 5 games.
Wow.
And did not win the MVP because Will Clark, and then we'll go to break here. Let me see here. Not only did they win the series, but Will Clark was unconscious in that entire series. 3 home runs, 11 RBI. Doesn't have his average here, but I swear to God, I think he hit like 660 or something stupid. Anyways.
Sounds made up.
It does sound made up, Jason, but it wasn't. We'll take a break. When we come back, Crosstalk, Matt and Kayla, celebrity birthdays, and so much more right after this.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sactown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sactown Sports app.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
In conversation with Dr. Bob Jones IV, I asked him what the most significant contribution his grandfather Bobby Jones had made to the world of golf. Jones IV replied that there's no part of the game as we know it today that was not in some way influenced by Bobby Jones, and called him the most singularly important individual to have played the game. Why do we have 4 major championships? Because Bobby Jones won 4. When the professionals wanted to add a 4th professional major, they chose the Masters, a tournament founded by Bobby Jones on the course Jones built at the club he co-founded. Jones IV says the USGA's highest honor is the Bob Jones Award for Sportsmanship. Bobby Jones changed equipment, he changed golf writing, he created golf instructional videos in 1932 that are still state-of-the-art today, and he did all this without forgetting the average golfer. No part of the game has not had the mark of Bobby Jones, says his grandson Bob Jones IV, and no argument here. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
If your passion is bass fishing, only one radio show has the action, information, and excitement of your favorite outdoor sport. Ultimate Bass, hosted by Tournament Bass Pro and California Outdoor Hall of Famer Kent Brown, takes you live to where the fish are biting every Saturday morning. Only Ultimate Bass feeds your passion with the latest news, products, tips, and advice from the pros. Ultimate Bass with Kent Brown, Saturday mornings at 5 a.m. on Sactown Sports 1140, part of SEP's Saturday Morning Outdoors.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
There are many reasons to choose Gonzalez Law Offices. As a dedicated trial lawyer with an undefeated record from 2016 through 2019, and you'll know that no case is too big or too small. Due to his success, hard work, and commitment to excellence, attorney Jonathan Gonzalez has been listed in Super Lawyers Rising Stars, as well as in the top 40 under 40 list by national trial lawyers. You can find Gonzalez Law Office online at saclegaldefense.com or call him at 916-304-9187.
Country in the Park is back. May 8th and 9th at Cal Expo. Miranda Lambert. John Party. Chris Young, Turnpike Troubadours, Dylan Scott, and more. Line dancing, live DJs, mechanical bulls, huge festival area, and food trucks. Tickets start at only $68. Country in the Park, May 8th and 9th at Cal Expo with Naturewood Home Furnishings, Metro by T-Mobile, and A1 Appliance. More info at CITPFest.com.
How was your break?
It was great until I stopped for gas. Prices have gone up almost $1 with no end in sight. I might have to start watching how much I drive.
That's exactly why I use Upside. I never pay full price for gas with the free Upside app.
Upside?
Yes, Upside. It's the free app that gives you cash back just for buying the gas you're already buying. So even with the rising gas prices, I'll never have to limit how much I drive.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Just last year, I made over $200 with the Upside app.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app right now.
Download the free Upside app to earn cash back on the gas you're already buying. Use promo code THRIVE25 for an extra 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank account, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code THRIVE25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first fill-up. That's THRIVE25.
Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things. And now, here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
Yeah, all right. On that note, let's go.
You know, you and Matt both use that.
Woo! You don't ever do that ever again.
Use that in a little more.
Don't do what?
Huh?
What?
I'm talking about Matt.
I think Whitey's done that too.
Are you? All right, it's my fault for leaving. What is it? Just like, oh, this is my.
Anybody complain to me about me having sinus issues?
It's a community
when
whistle.
you all use the same whistle and
but
blow
I
on
didn't
it.
know that.
I would never use
Y'all
it if
blow
I
the
was.
I would
same
never
whistle.
do that.
If I was
never,
ill.
I would never ever grab someone else's whistle and blow on it. I knew I was in trouble listening to this one. Never. What? No. Why? It's you don't even know where it's been.
I
you
know
have
exactly
no idea
where
what
it's
I've done with the mouth of that whistle, Matt.
And he doesn't clean it.
That's what I'm saying. I
trust you.
No, don't. I'm taking this home and I'm going to put it in. That is a classic retro Sleep Train whistle. And,
what does that mean?
Well, so when we used to endorse Sleep Train,
Is that
it's a mattress company.
Yeah.
Sleep Train Arena.
What happened to him?
I think, so
Went out of
it's a local company.
They sold.
Sold to mattress firm, I think.
Oh,
but
okay.
When we did Sleep Train, we would all get the whistle because we.
Sleep
I've
Train?
already
That
screwed
is
it up.
funny.
It'd be
Yeah,
like,
it's your ticket to a better
it'd
night's
be like
sleep.
Sleep
That's
Train.
really funny.
You take it to a better night's sleep.
Nice.
You take it to a better
I kind of like that.
So no, it was great. And the guy who owns it, he's actually, I think he's still a King's minority owner.
Yeah.
Dale Carlson,
Oh, really?
sweetest guy in the world. And every year, this is a true story, you know this. Every year, he would throw a little get together for all of his endorsers at all the local radio stations. He'd have there'd be like 12 of us. And thank you guys so much. And and we all knew what was coming. As a token of my appreciation, here's your oak box with a bottle of Dom Perignon inside of it. So every year we get a bottle, and I didn't drink. So I think Katie has one. I think, but what a nice thing to do.
That's awesome.
Super nice thing to do. Super nice company. Super nice guy. Also, didn't think years later, multiple dudes would be blowing my whistle.
Well, they are.
Don't touch. Why would you do that?
Content.
No, but
Matt didn't even think twice. No. He was like, isn't that somebody else's mouth?
It's like my buddy who used my razor once, and I was
I can't
I was like, keep it.
Stand that.
It's disgusting.
Well, especially when girls use it.
Either way, but yeah.
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 When you took Marsha's headphones.
When I took Marsha's headphones?
His AirPods.
Oh.
That I even acknowledged. I didn't take them.
That's big.
I had to have them because I was broadcasting and forgot my headphones.
You can clean.
And I cleaned them before and I cleaned them afterwards and knew at the time, thank you to Scott for letting me do that.
Right.
But I would have had to have thought about it for a while if it was, because that's gross.
We had on TV, I don't know if you ever ran into this, IFBs.
Yeah.
And I will admit sometimes I had forgot mine or whatever.
Yeah.
But usually the cameraman has cleaning stuff and so they'll clean it out. But I'm not gonna lie, I took that thing out of my ear sometimes. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. No, and IFBs are not easy to clean.
No. You need a little toothy brush thing. Some other but
little thingy.
Don't blow on anyone else's whistle. Would you use my toothbrush if I left it here? Would you? What about? I wouldn't even let someone use my deodorant.
That crosses the line.
You can wipe it.
I'm just saying it's still weird.
Yeah.
It's just weird. How are you guys?
We're good. Sorry to get down the whistle blowing.
It's just.
I said I liked your shirt today.
Thank you.
Very funny.
Yeah,
Meowie, what is it?
No, don't.
Sorry.
Nobody. No, don't help.
Freaking A.
Don't help.
Shoot.
It's one of my favorite things.
Meow Vice.
Close?
No.
Meow Me Vice.
No, I don't know where you get that.
You added an
That's
F.
good.
Okay.
Meow Me Vice.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Meow Me.
What is the show that this reminds you of?
Well, I originally think I said Magnum PI.
Yeah, but what's the real answer?
Miami Vice.
Miami Vice.
Yeah.
So it's not Miami Vice. It's
Meow. That's what I first was thinking.
Meow Me Vice.
Oh, yeah.
Meow me.
Meow me.
Like Miyagi, but
Okay.
meow me.
Meow
Okay,
me.
we're there. See, we're there. She didn't need your help.
She still didn't say the whole thing.
Oh, also,
Meow me
we
rice.
work in a, speaking of, we work in a,
Hostile work environment?
yes, but also a shared workspace. So anyone who may or may not have half-eaten Danishes and Dutch Bros cups might
Bless
want to
you.
throw them away instead of leaving
Did I
them.
leave
over
them? Oops.
Oh, you only half ate that muffin? I would have had the
I don't even think it was
I would have
half.
had the other
It's
half.
in there.
Yeah, no, I forgot to take it home.
Bless you.
Bless you.
So that
It's
happened to me
English.
one other time, and I
Yes.
felt so bad. I was driving home, and the afternoon show was talking about it, so I turned around and drove back and threw it away. But
I
this
would
time
just
forgot.
eat it.
Well, but I'd forgotten I'd left it here, or what?
No, I know. But, like, if I'm, like, the next person, I would just eat it.
Well, yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
You would eat a random
Well, because I knew it was, it's not a Danish, it's a
or
muffin
a
top.
muffin.
But I know it was the person's before. What?
Right, I'm sorry. You said muffin top.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
No, I just muffin top's funny.
It
That's a
is.
funny name.
Dave threw it away.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I threw it away.
I appreciate it.
On the
And
second
I've left
try.
stuff before. I'm not going to be too hard
Second
on you.
attempt.
Yeah, the first attempt it went off the rim.
We got in trouble last time for leaving, like, snap peas.
The muffin top went off the rim.
Celebrity birthdays brought to you by Crumble Cookies. When, nope.
Everyone
you
grabs
go.
those when those are left over.
Well, right.
Wait, what are we
Yeah,
talking about?
those are community, though.
Crumble.
Crumble Cookies.
Oh.
Yeah.
We get in fights about it.
Yeah. Disagreements.
Yeah, nice fights.
Nice fights. Passive-aggressive fights.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, you're not going to eat all that, are you? Or one of my favorite things to say to my wife, are you wearing that tonight? She loves it when I do
You
that.
don't say
Huge
that,
fan
man.
of that. She's
What's
a
the
huge
right phrasing?
Yeah, what is the right phrasing?
You just say it's nice looking.
No, there's
you
certain,
don't like
there's
you
certain
don't
things
go there.
I love saying to my wife that you're like, are you gonna wear that tonight? And then what's the other one I did last weekend for fun? I was like, oh, having another one. That's a great one.
That
a great
makes me
one.
want to sock someone in the face.
Her too.
Why are you looking at me?
Yeah, no, because you
Get mad
should.
at him.
No, him.
No, I mean
She's looking at you, but it's directed at
No,
me.
but
yeah.
she.
I didn't want him to get intimidated.
Her first impulse is very violent,
violent.
and she looks at me every time.
You're the
she
one I
says it.
never use, but I always have it kind of cocked and loaded. But I will only use this if like I get an endorsement for a divorce lawyer. But
Oh, my
no, this would be a
God.
really good one. This would be really good. Oh, dessert, huh?
Oh my god.
How many years?
You know what? 19 this July, Jason.
There you go.
Wow. Wow.
God
You know what?
bless her.
Get him drunk
Yeah,
and pregnant.
exactly.
Get him drunk
Compliments
and
to her.
Okay,
shut up, Chris.
not-
Shut your stupid face.
your anniversary
Your
is 19,
face is an anniversary.
and your
Got him.
daughter
You're
is...
what? Don't.
Yeah.
He's doing math.
Chris is
My
doing
daughter's 18. What of it? She's 18 years old. We've been married 19 years.
Not yet.
And that is all the math you need to do on that one.
Wait.
Where did you get married?
He's on the shores of Lake Tahoe.
Oh, nice.
It
Oh,
was-
that's where my brother got married.
Yeah, but I'll bet yours were different. We got our flowers and cake at Safeway.
Hell
We
yeah.
got our
Yeah.
clothes at Ross. We hired
Nothing
the
wrong with that.
minister out of Penny Saver.
What's
and
that?
It's like one of them local magazines where it'd be
Oh.
like, there's a sale at my house. You know, garage
Oh,
sale.
like Groupon.
Yeah, sort of. And then as we were doing our vows, they started playing Sad But True by Metallica from a boat not that far away from us.
Oh, so you took their music?
No, they were just playing it to screw with us. Celebrity birthday.
Well, it lasted for now.
Because of the kids.
Happy birthday.
Oh, you're getting to the end of that.
Oh my God.
Isaiah Thomas.
Which one?
Which one?
Okay.
I'm not going to say it.
All right.
interesting.
37.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go the older one. I'll do 60. No, yeah, 68.
62.
61.
Wow, Dave's the only one going young, huh?
I don't know who's
Going young.
closest. I already forgot. Isaiah Thomas, 65.
Oh, it's the old one.
I think it was.
No, we tied because
Or
he was
was-
62.
yeah,
I was 68.
Okay.
You were wrong, Dave.
Wow. Way to cut off Jason Ross. He worked all
sorry.
hard to do celebrity birthdays, and you're like, well, can we do one more?
Are
Can
we
we do
already
one
done?
more real
No,
quick?
you got to talk about your marital
I
problems.
wasn't me. That was your fault. You're the one that was like, 19? Oh, let me do the math. Sorry, Jason.